Hey guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and welcome to Last Day on Earth Survival. So, the new update is just around the corner. It might even come out during this live stream. I have no idea. I'm just pulling out this information out of thin air. But if the update comes out during this live stream, then go to the pinned comments down below. There will be timestamps, and there you can navigate to that update right away if you're watching this live stream after it's over. And to those that are watching this live stream live, welcome to all those that have just joined. Glad to see all of you here. Hello, everybody. And yeah, let's just hop into the main topic. So I want to be preparing for the new update. I don't know when it drops. It's supposed to be dropping soon. The developers have just dropped the new trailer for the update, and if you've seen my video already on that new update, let me quickly show that video real quick. Just a couple of sneak peeks and whatever. I'm pretty sure you have already seen it, but yeah, they'll be adding like the island region, so there will be like these new location and these new locations and whatever. And yeah, but we still don't have that new update, and it looks like inside of this update you'll have to get quartz, and quartz will be more difficult to mine. So I've seen a lot of people on Discord are farming quartz right now, and I'm like, I'm not worse than them. I want to go and get some quartz as well, because I don't think I got any quartz at the base. And yeah, so let's try to get a little bit of quartz. But yeah, that was the update basically. And yeah, now you'll require quartz. So we still don't have this update, as you can see, ladies and gents. We don't have that, but hey, what we do have is the new trailer. Somebody said that we need 500 energy after this update, and you know what? I concur. I agree with this. We do need to have a bit more energy, as I believe we don't have enough energy. In any case, let's check out the new where is it? This one, right? Let's check out the new trailer from the devs. So yeah, the island region cinematic trailer. So there's that Citizen K, and it went red. If you saw this, that's the code red, whatever. And yeah, then they got attacked, and this is the island region. So there we go. So we should start farming quartz. I don't know, I've seen people farm quartz because you'll need quartz for like some new resources, and you'll need like drills now to get quartz. So people are stocking up on quartz. I don't think you'll be able like to stock a lot of quartz, but you'll be able to get at least, you should be able to get at least some of it right now, I guess. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'll go and farm some quartz while the update is still not here. And yeah, this last boss, ladies and gentlemen, over here, that is Concilium. That's the boss. I was not able to show the boss fight, but hey, this dude, that's Concilium. So hey, there we go. There's that. In any case, time for us to farm things and stuff, I assume, because who else is going to farm things and stuff? So hey, welcome to those that have just joined. Glad to see all of you here. And now quartz requires only like what, pickaxes and some random weapons. So let's try to get all of that, and that's about it. Yesterday I farmed 1 hour and got 200 quartz. Is it okay to farm? I think I have no idea if that's okay or not. I honestly have no idea. I've played the update, and I basically know all that you know, guys. You've seen that video. You've seen what I've done there. All I can say is that the update, from what I've played, because the devs gave me access to the update, the test update, the alpha update, the test server, whatever people want to call it, and all I have to say that it does seem quite grindy. There will be a little bit of work involved in that update, but there are lots of like new concepts. There are a bunch of like new guns, new armor. The enemies seem a little bit different. And yeah, finally the chemistry station. They say chemistry station is very expensive. They need to change the recipe. I don't even know the recipe of the chemistry station, but it's not that expensive. I mean, by the time you get these resources, you will already have the chemistry station. Plus, I think you can get like 5 ash planks each commune trials event, and we get like 2 commune trials event per season, so you can get like this bench in like 2 seasons. You don't even have to have the ATV to get there, because okay, the season 73 is over. Didn't even know that we have season 74 right now. I think the things are the same. I wish they could add new items to the season pass. Like, we should be getting here the northern region items. It would be nice to get like a couple of northern region guns, like those whatever they're called, scorchers, and it would be nice to get like some new island region guns inside of this season pass. That would be really fantastic, but I don't know why we're getting the just basic weapons when these are not just the only weapons in the game. We should be getting other weapons as well, so that's sad they're not giving anything there. And yeah, we got the commune trials event, so go to the commune trials event and get your ash planks if you still don't have it, because you got to get the whatever it's called. the chemistry station. And hey, Suspect Rel, thanks for being a member for 26 months. Holy moly, new update when kill the boss Borealis. How did you get the repair station? What events are on? You can get the repair station inside of the Genesis collection by fighting the boss. And that's how you get it. And yeah, guys, make sure to get the chemistry station, because so far this is what we got inside of the chemistry station, but the new chemistry station will have other recipes, and you'll have to use a lot of that chemistry station, because in order to craft the armor, you will have to use that chemistry station. So there's that. But hey, while the update is not out yet, I don't know when it's going to come out. Maybe it's going to come out today, maybe it's going to come out tomorrow, maybe it's going to come out in a week. I honestly have no idea. The devs did not tell me. I don't even know if the devs know. Probably, maybe. Maybe they're waiting for the update to drop on all of the platforms at the same time, because sometimes the update drops on like Galaxy Store, and then the update is going to drop on Android and then on iOS, and sometimes in different places. I have no idea. So maybe they're just waiting until the update gets approved on all of the Play Stores, on all of the stores. I don't know. What I do know is that we're going to go and get some quartz. You have quartz at the base. I don't think I got a lot of quartz at the base. I don't even know where to check my quartz. I don't think I got any quartz, so I'm just going outside and get some quartz. Whatever I have is not enough. Let's grab a couple of pickaxes. Let's grab some armor, and let's get that quartz. Are you going to the laboratory? No, I don't have any plans to go to the laboratory right now. I got pickaxes, and I'm gonna use them. I got pickaxes, and I want to get my quartz. Don't know how difficult or how easy it is to get that quartz. I don't think I've ever farmed it because it never mattered. But yeah, now you'll definitely need the chemistry bench. So if you don't have the chemistry bench, go to the Community Trials event and get your ash planks from the chemistry bench. There's that. I'm gonna grab a couple of AKs. Let's grab this and all of that. Go and kill Borealis boss. The Borealis boss is not available for me to kill it right now. I need to do daily tasks, and even if I did daily tasks, I would not be able to kill the Borealis boss right now, because I cannot do enough daily tasks in one day. What do we get? What else do I need? Whatever else, let's just grab this stuff. I think that should be enough. We have enough armor. Let's get some food. It's farming time. May as well get some sand as well. Yeah, we might as well get some sand. I'm not sure if I'll need it, though. I do not remember. But I saw people stocking up on sand as well. So, you know what? I might get some sand. Maybe we're going to get some sand. What events are on? We have these events right now. We got the Port Laboratory and the Community Trials event. So, there's that. So, you guys, make sure to participate in the Community Trials event. I got 1,000 quartz. Is that enough? I don't know. Hopefully. Maybe. I honestly have no idea if that'll be enough or not. I don't even know if you need that much quartz, to be fair. Now you'll need quartz to mine it. I think I did show all of the recipes on stream. Like some of those armor things. Let's just pull it up. I have the video. Not on stream, but on the video. HappyCairek's video. There we go. So we were at the base. Where did I show the recipes of the armors? So yeah, there are like these things and whatnot. The new guns, new stuff. So I did craft the armor. Okay, so there we go. Now, also, another thing. Titanium now is going to be smelted in the melting furnace, not inside of the refined melting furnace. So getting titanium should be easier now than ever. So finally, it looks like titanium is going to become useful, because you won't need like a bunch of copper bars and aluminum bars to get that titanium. So there's that. When I recorded this, I did not pay attention to this. But yeah, you also need sand to get glass, the thick stuff. Oh, there we go. There's the armor. So that's for the anti-spore armor. Anti-spore armor is a lot easier. You'll just need glass and other stuff. But the other armor is a lot more difficult. I think the other armor is going to require spore blockers, and sporicides are needed for the guns. And yeah, iodine is obtained by putting seaweed inside of the chemistry bench, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we did craft the armor, and once I'm back here. So yeah, this is how you get the quartz and halite as well. Wait, where do I go back to the base? So yeah, that's why we want to farm quartz right now, because here, like, we can farm quartz, but for that you need the drill. So you'll be able to save some stuff. Maybe drills aren't going to be that expensive. I didn't see if they changed the price of the drill. Okay, so there we go. This is how we get the iodine. You'll need a bunch of seaweed. So that's one thing. And yeah, we'll need also to process all of the quartz to get the processed quartz. Then we'll need lenses. And I'm pretty sure these lenses are needed for the new armor. I might be wrong though. Okay, so we started cooking that stuff. It takes a lot of time to cook all of that stuff. I'm not sure how long the thing lasts for. The cylinder. Okay, so we got that stuff. So these are the gun prices. You can also repair weapons with the springs, apparently, which isn't that bad. Check this out. If one spring is 5%, then you can repair a gun with 20 springs if they didn't change anything. I think that's going to be quite decent. Reacting to your own video? Yes. The times we live in, right? So I think repairing these spore pistols is going to be kind of nice. Because, like, what, 20 springs and you're done. And 20 springs isn't that expensive for one spore pistol. So that's kind of decent. Other prices are quite expensive. So, okay, I crafted a bunch of guns, and now we're probably going to go outside to the thingy. And I know that I crafted another armor. Okay, there we go. That's the armor price. So the only reason why I need the quartz for is to probably for these lenses, because this armor will require lenses. So the enhanced anti-spore mask needs 3 lenses. The enhanced anti-spore jacket needs 4 lenses for, like, whatever reason. I don't even know why lenses are needed inside of this armor, but hey, you need those lenses. But let's quickly pull up the calculator. So 3 plus 4 plus pants are nothing, but they do need glass and boots. We didn't see the price of the boots because Cyrek didn't show it. In any case, oh, we did see the price of the boots. So we just need glass. I don't know why we need glass for the boots, but yeah, we'll need glass. The armor is very expensive, and I didn't even see that we need titanium for that armor. But, like, the most expensive thing about that armor, believe it or not, at least for me, it was this, like, green goop. That green goop is quite expensive. For that green goop, you need a lot of resources. Where's that green goop? How do you even get that green goop? Whatever it's called, the spore something. Okay, there we go. There it is, probably. There we go. Spore blockers. Spore blockers are quite expensive because for one spore blocker, you'll need 2 seaweed. So you need a lot of seaweed. Because 1 iodine is 2 seaweed. And plus you need 4 of those things. I think you get those little, whatever they're called, like those blob things for killing the monsters. Maybe that thing is not going to be that expensive. But yeah, 1 spore blocker is basically going to cost you 2 seaweed. Repair the new armor. I cannot repair it. I don't have the access to that new update. And yeah, I didn't try repairing it. Most likely it's going to be expensive. I want to go back to the armor. Okay, there we go. That's probably where we were. Okay, we're going to go back to the base. And there I spoke about the armor. So there we go. Look at this. The amount of seaweed you need for that armor. Let's quickly calculate. I don't even know if you need, like, those green goops for the other armor. But here's for the best armor. You need 7 of those. 7 plus 9 plus 9 plus... And the boots, soon we're going to see the boots. I know I'm going to show the boots. And there we go, the boots, 7. 7, right? 32. That is, ladies and gentlemen, 32. Can focus? In any case, you believe me, right? It's 32. 32 times 2. That's 64. That's basically 3 stacks of seaweed just for 1 set of armor. That is a lot of seaweed. That is a lot of seaweed. The update isn't out yet. No, the update isn't out yet. We're just, like, checking out the other video. And yeah, so that's a lot of seaweed. You will require a lot of seaweed for this armor. Maybe you do need other stuff for this armor as well. The anti-spore... Okay, the anti-spore mask. Okay, so the anti-spore armor, the basic anti-spore armor, at least it isn't that expensive. But yeah, the enhanced armor does require a lot of seaweed. It's going to be very expensive to get all that seaweed, I guess. I don't know how much seaweed you get per island. But hey, let's start farming it. Right now, that's why we are at the base. And let's grab a couple of shovels. We're going to change the chemistry station recipes. They did. I think I've already shown some of the recipes. Make sure to check out the other video that I posted. Where I've, like, shown everything that the new update should have. Everything that I was allowed to show. Basically, the only thing that I wasn't allowed to show was the boss fight. And that's it. Which I guess is kind of right. Like, they didn't want to spoiler everything. So, there's that. Okay, I'm probably going outside. Drill costs 1 steel, I saw it in the last stream. Okay, so the drill is cheaper right now. It will be cheaper. Maybe. Maybe it'll be cheaper. I have no idea. Maybe even in the video I show the price of the drill somewhere. I'm gonna grab the shovels. I think 2 shovels is gonna be enough for the sand and for all of the seaweed and other stuff. So yeah, let's get out of here. You don't need to take that many guns. You can easily sneak around the map. We'll see how it goes. Not the biggest fan of sneaking. We'll see how it goes. I'm glad to see some of the resources that really have no use are finally getting used in these updates. It intensifies the grind, but if you're still playing this game, you enjoy the grind. Yes, this game is all about the grind. There's still lots of other things that I have to say about the update, but I'll wait until it comes out fully. I don't want to like judge it too harshly yet, because I don't even know how many points we're going to get for killing the boss. I think I'm even mentioned in the video that the boss is going to be a bit more difficult than the Borealis boss. And the Borealis boss is not difficult at all. So, there's that. They should update Dog's backpack button to be better than this because it's annoying. I kind of agree. Alright, let's go there. Let's hop on the boat. Can you make a video of how you play Last on Earth on PC? Just get an Android emulator. You don't need my video on that. You can just, like, Google how to use an Android emulator. And there we go. Don't like the idea of drilling quartz. It doesn't really matter. You get more quartz by drilling than probably mining it. Now it's cheaper to mine it because you can have, like, stone pickaxes. But from what I've just seen in my other video, you get, like, 6 quartz per 1 drill thing. And I think you only need lenses, basically. That's about it. Okay, let's grab the seaweed because we will need all of the seaweed. We'll need a lot of seaweed. I have 30 drills from the transport hub. Yeah, plus you get drills from the transport hub, so it shouldn't be that difficult to get the quartz. So if you don't have the boat right now, and if you don't have quartz right now, I don't think it's going to be a game changer. I think it's kind of fun, you know, to like prep for the update and get some things. But honestly, I don't think it matters. Honestly, I don't think it matters. I wouldn't even bother like farming the quartz right now. It's just that the update is still not out yet. I thought the update's going to be out by now, but it's still not out. And yeah, I guess farming quartz is content. We are prepping for the update. We get to talk about the update. And there's that. Yeah, welcome to the stream, DA. Welcome to all of those that have just joined. Welcome, welcome. So what are your thoughts so far about the upcoming update from the video that you've seen? Because I assume you've seen it. I think it's quite nice. We are getting a lot of new content. So that is sweet. How many drills do you need to clear the area? In the video, I used an entire drill. I'm not sure if that drill was full durability, but you do pick up the drill. Oh no, we get only 1 quartz. Excuse me. But yeah, in the video there, I did get a drill. It was just on the floor. You'll have to like progress through the story mission and whatnot. And for that, you'll have to pick up the... You'll need to use a drill, but the game gives you a drill. I'm not sure if that drill was full durability, but we had to use up the entire drill. To get maybe a stack of quartz, maybe less than a stack of quartz. Something like that. I think the new grenade launcher is amazing, yes. The weapons are quite expensive, though. Another thing, the seaweed farm is kind of useless and expensive. Bruh, that's a bad take. That is bad. Right now, the seaweed farm is going to be awesome.
Smile, 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 smile.
Hey, yo, Suspect Bro, thanks for the super chat. Welcome to the stream. Maybe there will be some raids today. Can't promise anything. We never know what's going to happen. Maybe the new update is going to drop. For some reason, I still have hopes that the new update is going to drop today. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't drop today. Yeah, I don't even know if the devs know when the update drops. I think the update is on some stores right now. And some of the stores haven't reviewed the update yet, I think. 1 drill is 8, no durability. So 1 drill is 48 quartz, 6 times 8. Says by Ryer. Yes. Yes, but yeah, now the seaweed farm is actually going to be a lot more important because you do need a lot of seaweed for the new update. Especially if you want to craft the enhanced armor. You need like, what, 64 seaweed for the entire set of armor. Verification from Apple. Yeah, might be the verification from the App Store. Might be like from some other stores. That's just like my speculation. I have no idea what's going on. It's not like the devs told me why we haven't gotten the update yet. I don't know, and I didn't bother them. I know the update's gonna come out when it'll come out. I have 5k quartz. Is that enough? I think that's more than enough. That's enough for you and me and some other people. How many seaweeds do you get in one day at the seaweeds farm? Depends. You don't really grow seaweed. Normally, you gotta like add special things to grow that seaweed inside of the farm. Yeah, you need 20 catalysts and energy cell for the seaweed farm. Yeah, you need other things for the seaweed farm, yes. But I think it's gonna be kind of problematic to get seaweed. At least I had problems with the seaweed. It felt like it. I used up all of the seaweed at the base. Plus, does anybody know how long that gas cylinder lasts inside of the chemistry station? I think it lasts for a while. So if you're gonna like start smelting seaweed, I got only like 6 quartz from one zone and that's it. Is that all you get? Just 6 quartz?
Ha, smile, 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 smiles.
That is a lot of smiles. Yo, Suspect Bro, thanks for the super chat. But yeah, that is a lot of smiles. Okay, can we go in auto? Maybe I'll be able to find more quartz. Because yeah, right now you don't really get a lot of quartz. I think farming it right now maybe is not even that worth it, to be fair with you. I think farming quartz after the update will be easier than farming it right now. Gas cylinder lasts around 5 to 6 hours. Okay, so whenever you'll place that gas cylinder, you'll have to put a bunch of alarms on your phone and keep doing things at that chemistry station. Like whatever things you gotta do at the chemistry station. Getting that spore blocker. The green goop. Oh, there we go. There's all the quartz. Took me 3 hours to get 800 plus quartz. That is nice that you got all of that. I'm not sure if you'll even need that much quartz, to be fair. But yeah, I believe it'll be probably easier to farm it after the update, maybe. Honestly, I have no idea. But yeah, once again, welcome to all those that have just joined. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Cyric Town is restacked on copium again. Yes. We restocked it with copium. The new update should be out soon, hopefully. Soon, I don't know when. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe after tomorrow. What is your new favorite thing about the update? I guess it will be difficult to say. Also, the update is not out yet. To those that have just joined, the update is not out yet. We're just talking about the future update. My favorite thing? I don't even know. It's nice that we're getting like new bench upgrades. The entire island region is kind of probably well done. It looks nice. But yeah, I haven't really like played there that much. So that's about it. Let's hop back on the boat. And we need more quartz. The more quartz, the better. We got GTA 6 2 trailer before the update. Yes, they did drop a new trailer for the GTA 6 as well. Do you think they'll ever make the helicopter? Perhaps someday. Maybe. Maybe I should start working on iodine. You will need some of the iodine. I'm not sure the recipe of the iodine. Does anybody remember the recipe? I can find the new iodine recipe. Where is it? They did say that they will update the sewers and the abandoned factory, but it's kind of the same-ish from what you've seen in the video. So, I don't know. Maybe the other runs will be a bit different. Maybe the loot is a bit different. Okay, where's the chemistry bench? The new chemistry bench. Anti-spore masks, anti-spore jackets. Okay, there we go. The titanium alloy. Oh, you'll also need the quartz. You'll need the quartz for the titanium alloys. Yeah, because you'll need that processed quartz. And you'll be able to process that quartz on the stone cutting bench. Took me a while to figure that out. Because I didn't click on the description of that item. But yeah, titanium alloy. At first when I saw the titanium alloy, that was cut out from the video, but the first time when I saw the titanium alloy, I like flipped out. I was like, wow, tungsten is in the game. But then I realized, dude, titanium alloy is not tungsten. But yeah, at first when I saw this, I thought, you know what? That said finally tungsten is out. But it isn't tungsten. So I got a bit disappointed. And then I did correct myself. So yeah, the spore blocker. Okay, so iodine is not even here. Oh, the iodine in the new update will just require seaweed. So the new iodine is going to be different. The current iodine, I don't even know how do you craft the current iodine. I think it's quite expensive. Does anybody know what you need to craft iodine right now? Quartz is very important, they say. Why quartz is very important? I've tested the update and I think it's alright, but I don't think it's that important. Is it really that important? Does anybody know why the quartz is so important? And it's not like quartz will be gone. 10 seaweed and berries for iodine now. 10 seaweed and some... Oh no, crafting iodine right now is bad then. Don't craft iodine right now because the new iodine will be a lot cheaper. Quartz equals lenses. Yeah, they equal lenses, but it's not like you need that many of them. And you only need that stuff for like the better armor. And quartz is not gonna be... extremely difficult to obtain. Quartz will be relatively alright to obtain. I think you'll have more problems with the seaweed. From what I've seen. Inhalers are very important. Yeah, inhalers are extremely important. Like, going to the island region without the inhalers will be quite difficult. From what I've experienced. When is the update coming? I have no idea when the update's coming out. Honestly, don't have the slightest clue. Should be coming out soon. Stock the gas. You will require a lot of gasoline. They should have added more ways to get the gasoline. That's the thing that I'm probably the most sad about. Maybe even quite upset. Because they didn't give us more energy. So now you'll have to kill the Borealis boss. And the island region boss. That's already a lot of grind. But the energy stayed the same. We have to travel around the map like way more now than ever. But the energy stays the same. So that's... I think they have underestimated the energy that we have right now. We should have definitely more energy right now, and we need more fuel. I think we also need more fuel, because now you need the boat, plus you need a lot of energy, and... yeah, and we still get the same amount of fuel. There should have been, like, some sort of a location here on this island. I would have really enjoyed it if this location gave us, like, some fuel. With the same gameplay mechanic as going to the... whatever... not Dead Island, but the swamp. You go to the swamp, you add the car battery, and there's like some sort of a mining drill, and it gives you lead plates. That's what you can do inside of the swamp. Would be awesome if we could do the same thing here, but you'd start like some sort of an oil rig, and you'd get like some oil. I don't know, and then maybe you could process it into gasoline. Or whatever, that'd be better. At least more ways to get fuel. Because right now you do need a lot of fuel. So that's probably going to be the most difficult thing about the new update. Energy and fuel. And your time. You will require a lot of time. I don't think the update itself is pay to win. But yeah, I haven't like really explored everything yet. But yeah, you will require a lot of time. Which is... that's what Last on Earth is all about. You always need a lot of time. You always need to grind quite a lot. Are the Geno points shared for both locations? Yeah, the Genesis points are shared for both locations. And I saw some people being happy about that, and that's cool. So now when they'll add the new section here with the Genesis collection, might even be able to show it here in the video, because I did find the Genesis collection, but where was it? Oh, there we go. There it is. So yeah, we have the Island Region collection, and as you can see, we still need like those Genesis things. But you don't see that behind the face cam, and I can't remove it, but there's another face cam there. But it said, like, you need to complete the island region chapter. Yeah, I had to complete the island region chapter. And also to get this stuff, I think you needed to kill the new Concilium boss 2 or 3 times. So you will have to kill the boss a couple of times in order to unlock these things. Same thing with the Borealis boss. You're not going to be able to unlock this repair workbench unless you kill the Borealis boss 10 times. So, same thing with some other items there. Also, ash planks are in the forlorn fair crate. Oh, there's that. So yeah, ash. You definitely don't need the ATV. I got a comment from someone saying that they locked behind the boat behind the ATV. Wait, is that what they said? Yeah, I think that's what the person said, which doesn't make a lot of sense because you can get the ash easier from the settlement. Excuse me, not the settlement, but the community trials event. And some people say from the forlorn fair event. But you can get like probably 10 ash per season. So yeah, I think we're going to be starting a new free-to-play account because we have a new big update, the island region update. I don't think we're getting any big updates anytime soon once this update drops. So I guess it's time to explore and time to start a new free-to-play account. So I guess we'll be grinding to get the boat. And then we'll see how it goes. Hey, yo, Raku Gaming Station. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Sark. I did a live stream about the update and I was too lazy to ask Geffer for the alpha build, so I reacted to your video. I know I should have asked you before my live, but are you okay with that? Yeah, sure. Raku, no worries about that. No worries about that. I'm glad you chose my video to react to. Thank you. I'm actually honored. Thank you. Thank you, Raku. Thank you. Let's get this and let's grab, yeah, let's probably get some more quartz. What is this, like 10th free-to-play account? Yeah, but the point is people want the new free-to-play accounts. If I, let's say, had a free-to-play account that's like 5 years old right now, and let's say we had an ATV on that free-to-play account, it doesn't really matter to people, right? Because there are lots of new people here that join Last Day on Earth all the time, and they don't really care that I got that ATV 5 years ago. They want to see how I get that ATV right now, or how I get that boat right now, because like things change, and nobody wants to see like a 3-year-old video of me like grinding something, or like a 2-year-old, or even a year-old video, because like it's outdated. Even though it's not really outdated, but when people see that, oh, it's a year old, it's like outdated basically. So yeah, starting from 0 is always nice. So probably that's what we're gonna do. I think at first there will be videos. We will grind the free-to-play account maybe for like 10-15 episodes. We'll see how many episodes we can do, maybe like 5-10 episodes. And then I think we'll be grinding on live streams. Perhaps. Why not play the first free-to-play account? I think I just explained it. I've just spent like a few minutes explaining why not. The grind seems like hell if you were to start again. It's not like I got anything better to do. I live stream Last Day on Earth anyway, so I might as well like check out the new free-to-play account. It'll depend how it performs, right? If people don't want the free-to-play series, like I'll stop those free-to-play series. So I'll play on the free-to-play account as long as people enjoy the free-to-play account. But if people start enjoying like this account again more than the free-to-play account, then we'll have to stop the free-to-play series. Like I'm not gonna grind on the free-to-play account when nobody wants me to grind there. Because that's only fair, that only makes sense. Okay, we got a bunch of quartz. Like, you don't need to build the bridge in the farm anymore. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I think in my other video I had to build the farm in my previous free-to-play account. But in this one, probably not. People always seem to want tips and tricks from earlier in the game. Yep. I mean, later in the game, there's nothing really new to show. People can relate when you start a new account. They can see, okay, so he did this, I can do this. But when you already got everything, it's less relatable. So there is a reason why we have, like, I don't know, probably like 6 or 7 free-to-play accounts. And also, once you reach a certain point, it's not really... People don't care. And it's not that interesting to grind anymore. Once you, like, unlock all of the locations, then you just gotta, like, keep doing the same thing all over and all over again. So, you don't really get new content. But yeah, the beginning is always fun. So we'll see how it goes. The new update will turn you into seaweed farmers, most likely. Is it going to be on YouTube? What's going to be on YouTube? The free-to-play series? Yes. Last Earth devs, we will not give more energy. Just buy coins or premium. Here's a fun fact. You no longer buy energy with coins. You need rations. They changed that as well. Which I think it kind of sucks. I am sure there's at least one person in the chat. Do we have like at least one person in the chat who bought a bunch of coins and then they changed the energy to rations? Because before you could restore your energy with coins, but now you need rations to restore your energy. I'm sure some people bought coins just for the energy, which kind of sucks. You bought coins and they're kind of useless now. That definitely sucks, I guess. Let's say many casual players quit around the point when the grind becomes boring and nothing new gets unlocked. Yes, I have so many things to say about the new update. And, yeah, so I'm gonna not talk about the new update. I'm gonna talk perhaps about the repair bench. There we go. I think that's another problem with the repair bench. And with this, like, whole Borealis region. Let's just talk about the northern region because the island region is, like, low-key the same-ish. So... here, in order to unlock the repair bench, you gotta kill the Borealis boss 10 times. You gotta get like 3,600 genomes. So you're just grinding for weeks and weeks and unlocking like nothing, zero. You're just like investing a lot of resources. You're doing a lot of daily quests. You're investing a lot of resources and your progress is zero. Like literally zero. They should be getting something. Players should be getting something in return, like little by little. I also don't really enjoy the fact that you gotta like get 3,600 genomes and that's it. I would prefer if you needed like, let's say 10 repair bench parts or something like that. It'd be better because you kill the Borealis boss, you get that one repair bench part and it feels like, okay, you've done something. You can put that repair bench like blueprint part into your repair bench. And then you'll see, okay, you gotta kill the Borealis boss like 9 more times instead of having it like in this like weird menu. So yeah, they could have like divided the progress into like smaller pieces instead of like, hey, kill the Borealis boss 10 times. And you like gotta keep grinding and grinding for weeks at a time and seeing like no progress. And when you see no progress, it gets boring. It'd be nice if you could get like better rewards for killing the boss. But hey, that's just me. What would I know? One day, 6 daily quests, very tiring. I don't think people will be doing 6 quests. I think it's unreasonable. I think there's also maybe a reason why we have 200 energy so that you don't get burnt out. Because if you didn't have the energy, you'd feel like you gotta do like all those 6 quests. But still, I don't think locking players behind the energy is good. I think we should have more energy. But yeah, we should be getting like some resources for doing something. It's like, imagine assembling your ATV, but you don't need 10 ATV transmissions. You just need 1 ATV transmission. And you can get that ATV transmission if you grind for like a year. So you'll be like playing this game for an entire year just to get 1 ATV transmission. That kind of sucks. And a lot of things are in that island region as well like that. So you'll be like killing the bosses in the northern region or the island region. And you'll like get nothing in return for a while. So that is kind of sad. So hopefully they'll do something. Maybe like they'll buff the rewards from the boss. At least the boss doesn't reset your daily progress every week. Yeah, at least like, yeah, at least I didn't understood what you kind of said, but yeah, every 7 days, at least you don't have to like start doing tasks all over again. At least they're not forcing you to do like those tasks every single day. That'd be insane. Like you can do those tasks at your own pace. Like you can do like 3 tasks one day and then 3 tasks the next week. And in total, you'll have done 6 tasks. So at least that. Because, yeah, they could, like, keep erasing your progress. Just as they do with the Commune Trials event and the Pursuit of Luck event. Because they keep removing those maps and you gotta, like, get maps. They keep deleting those maps. And, yeah, the Commune Trials event, you lose those ribbons every time the new Commune Trials begins. Yeah, the task should not be mandatory, but extra rewards for genomes. Yes, I guess. So yeah, so far the biggest, like, bad thing probably about the update, the biggest negative thing about the update is the lack of energy. Hopefully they'll do something about that. Hopefully they'll give us more energy. A lot of people would be happy. They don't even need to give it a lot. Just give us 300 energy and people will be happy. That'll be better than nothing. So hopefully they will give us more energy, because right now, like, you do need a lot of energy. You gotta do, like, those daily tasks in the Borealis region. You'll have to do daily tasks inside of the island region. You'll have to keep clearing Bunker Alfa, because how are you gonna fuel all of that? Even though all of those, like, regions don't need any guns from Bunker Alfa. When you think about it, you need other guns, but you only get other guns by farming. In any case, you'll still need lots of guns. You'll still need lots of meds. You'll need to farm. You need to do all of those daily tasks and everything else. Last on Earth is becoming like a full-time job. But luckily, you can play at your own pace. You don't have to do everything at once. I would love to see the Season Pass have more items for the northern region boss, for the island region. They can still probably update the Season Pass, hopefully. Just because they updated the Season Pass once doesn't mean they cannot update it again. I'd love to see, like, more things here. Like more fire weapons, more anti-spore weapons. I think that would make the progress more enjoyable for a lot of players. I wish they updated both the energy and a few extra guns durability. Yep. More energy, more fuel. Better loot inside of the Season Pass. And yeah, that's a very nice start to improving Last Day on Earth. Please answer this. I'm new to Last Day on Earth. I just started some days ago. I never got the chopper parts, and I can't do bunker and creek farm. I died a lot of times, and I have 0 armor and guns. Make sure to check out the free-to-play playlist or everything you need to know about Last Day on Earth. The links are down in the description. Basically, just farm the green zones, get enough iron, craft crowbars or shovels, craft some armor, and go to Bunker Alfa. And you don't need guns for that. Like, use carrots, use melee weapons, and you'll be able, like, to open up green and yellow crates, and with time, even red crates. So there's that. So guys, we still don't have the new update, right? The new update is still not here. We got a bunch of quartz. We got like 60 quartz. Do we get more? Perhaps. Is quartz easier to get right now? The quartz does not require the drill. But it... So yeah, you only need an iron pickaxe. The new quartz will require drills. I don't want to go back to your video from the other day, but what did we need the iodine for? We needed the iodine for a lot of new things. You'll need iodine for the new armor. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. I just paused it at the right moment. So yeah, you'll need to get like these things. Anti-spore paste or whatever it's called. Anti-spore thing. And I think you need 2 of those. If I'm not mistaken. There we go. Let's drop that in. Did I show the recipes? I'm pretty sure I showed the recipes. So yeah, actually need only 1. You'll need 1 iodine, but that's like 2 seaweed for 1 spore blocker. And then you'll need these spore blockers to craft the armor. So you'll need these spore blockers to craft the armor. And as I've already calculated, we've calculated that during the live stream, you need like 64 seaweed. So like 32 spore blockers just to craft the enhanced full armor. I don't think you'll need the full enhanced armor. You'll need it only against the boss fight, probably. Just as with the northern region, you don't really have to have like the strongest northern armor. You only need the other armor. So there's that. What does it look like? Creamy vomit. Kind of like low-key guacamole, right? Does it look like guacamole? Maybe. And yeah, this thing is kind of alright. I mean, it hasn't even come out yet. The storage for equipment seems alright, but... yeah, it stores... Wait, how many items does it store? I forgot. It stores 40 items. So I didn't forget anything. 40 items. For some reason, I was like 400. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, we have like 40 items here. Which It's quite nice, but when you think about it, 2 storage lockers is 80. Is 80 storage. And 1 fully upgraded rack is 75 storage. So it's like basically one extra rack. Which is nice. But it seems like a lot of grind for the storage equipment. Would be cool if you could have like more than just 2 storages for equipment. Like maybe 5. I think that'd be better. If we could have more of those. But hey. What would I know? What other armor? I have only 70 gas cylinders. That is a decent amount of gas cylinders. Will be enough for the beginning. Wait, does anybody know if gas cylinders use the durability when nothing's working? If you, let's say you add the gas cylinder, will it keep working? Because it doesn't make any sense. Why would it keep working? Like if nothing works, it should just shut off. They don't. So they don't work. So you don't really have to have like 16 different alarms for your gas cylinder. So if they don't lose any durability, that's nice. Then you don't have to like wake up in the middle of the night to replenish your iodine stuff while you're crafting the spore blockers and other stuff like that. Green goop paste. So yeah, honestly, I don't even know why we are farming quartz, but we gotta like do something for the new update. Right? So that's something. People have farmed quartz and I want to be part of this grind. I was here before the update came out. I farmed quartz before the update came out. We might even have a lot of quartz in the inbox. But let's not look at it, right? Because if we have like thousands of quartz, then all of this grind is useless. So I don't want to know how much quartz we got. Maybe we got 0 quartz. I don't know how much quartz we got. Yeah, why grind that much when you can grind a little and get a rack? Limit is 40, so it's not like it's easy to max out racks, says Dr. Bones. Yes, like the storage there, the storage for equipment is not going to be for new players or even like mid-level players, or even for those that have played this game for a year. Like that probably locker stuff is for players that have been playing this game for a very long time. Because if you got problems like, oh, I got 40 chests and I don't know where to store my loot, that's not really a problem. That's like a rich people problem that doesn't really like make the game easier. That's maybe another thing. I wish we had like more things that mid-level players could benefit from. Because they're not going to benefit from those lockers. You might as well craft more chests. They'll be cheaper, probably. The new bench blueprint upgrades maybe are fine if you use a lot of workbenches. Maybe that stuff is decent, I guess. It's for decorating. There's also that decoration. The spore thing that runs on the hamster wheel. That's kind of nice. It's probably the coolest decoration that we got, but it is quite expensive. Like, no one's gonna get it. Like, I probably wouldn't advise you to get that stuff. Like, you gotta be living and breathing this game to get all that. If someone has 40 storages full, at that point, if there's nothing to use the gear on, why bother hoarding more? Is there such a thing as hoarder's syndrome? Maybe. People like hoarding stuff. Like when people had a rack of C4s, you know, and they added the explosive storage, people were like, oh no, I need this. It's sad that it's pay to win, but like, bro, you already have a rack of C4s. Like, what else are you gonna do with all those C4s? Like, use them. You don't need more than that. Same thing with armor. You can delete a rack of items easily. Especially now when it looks like a lot of the resources... they keep adding like new resources, which I think is a good thing. Some people probably expect developers to add a new region and you can like use all of your old resources on the old region, which I think that would defeat the purpose of the new update, because if they add a new update and you already have everything for that new update, and what's the point to grind? So they have to like introduce new resources so that not only new players but also old players get to benefit from that new update. So that's why you probably need new guns for the northern region and you need new guns for the island region. Which sometimes I feel like the northern region is like low-key the crater, because you go to the crater and you have all the separate resources, you have separate armor, you have separate guns. But you do unlock like these nice things. The nice stuff inside of the Genesis collection. I just got a genius idea. This idea is worth billions of dollars. So developers, if you're watching this, we need every season the Genesis collection has to have like some sort of a special item that will keep updating. Every 21 days you get like some sort of a special item like that you can buy. I don't know what. They can come up with something like a pack of resources, pack of something. They can add like bunch of like limited offer items here, because now you only see what you can buy here. But once you get everything, like this page becomes useless. If we kept getting like some sort of new items, like stacks of something awesome, stacks of like whatever, like an ATV transmission. Let's say, oh, this season you can buy an ATV transmission. You can get like some sort of perhaps a guaranteed blueprint, like whatever else for like whatever price. I don't know. I'm not like suggesting like, oh, give me like a purple AK, like whatever silencer blueprint for like 5 genomes, which is kind of worth like that because the silencer is bad. In any case, you got the point. We need like limited time items that keep refreshing every season, and we get something random. It doesn't have to be. It has to be like curated by the devs every season. It shouldn't be like just like the season pass. You all the time get the same thing. Like this season you got stack of coal, and next season you're gonna get a stack of bolts. It has to be like something nice, or rations. Like yeah, or rations, like anything. They could like add bunch of things like rations or whatever else. Like that way you'll be incentivized to farm those things again. I'd really enjoy that. I think then this tab will become a lot better, because right now it's nice that we have like this repair bench. But I still feel like these regions are kind of disconnected from the main game, because you need new guns, you need new armor. Now, the island region will also require for you to use like new healing items as well, like those inhalers. If you don't have any inhalers, then good luck. So there's that. What is the price of the new inhalers even? I did show it. I did show the price of those new inhalers. Good luck finding it though. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it. Maybe somebody knows where, when, but yeah, good luck. I've shown it for like a second. It's not like I'm gonna talk about those inhalers for like hours and hours. Yeah, well, I'm probably not gonna find it. But yeah, we do need something to craft the new inhalers. They don't like giving paid items easily at this point, so it still would be a grind and probably wouldn't be worth it. I'm not really 100% sure what we were talking about, but yes. Depends what kind of paid items wouldn't be worth it. I kind of disagree with this. A lot of things are grind, a lot of things are paid items. For example, the Borealis access is a paid item. 24 euros, $24, whatever, to access the Borealis boss, which is very expensive. It's better for you to grind that. So you can definitely benefit as a free-to-play player from not buying this, because for $23, you can probably buy a season pass plus have something left. You can probably get like 2 season passes for the price of just one Borealis boss, for the price of like, what, 300 infected genomes? That's insane. I mean, like the rations you suggested. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You said that they don't give any items. But like this item is not really worth it to buy. So they could give us like some rations. And I'm not saying that they should give rations cheaply. They could be quite expensive, but at least you'll have an opportunity to get rations. Because if you cannot get rations as a free-to-play player, I don't think you can get rations as a free-to-play player. You used to be able to get them in the season pass. But now, as a free-to-play player, if there is no way for you to get rations, then whatever price they put in the store here will be worth it, because you cannot get them anyways. So whatever price they put will be worth it, because you cannot get them as a free-to-play player. So it'd be nice to get like those special items, or like anything else. This season you can buy like, I don't know, 300 planks for like whatever amount of things. Those that need planks, maybe they can get planks. Doesn't necessarily always have to be like 100 ATV transmissions for 5 genomes. But I think that'd be nice. Okay, let's try to get some more quartz, and then let's probably go back to the base. Maybe let's do a raid or something. While we are waiting for the update. I think I can even show the boss loot. I am pretty sure I've seen screenshots of the boss loot floating on Discord. I've seen people sharing the boss loot, right? Have you guys seen the boss loot? Because I didn't show that in the video. When I made the video, the devs would usually say that, oh, you cannot show this part, you cannot show that part. So I just didn't show, I didn't risk showing anything. So I did not show the loot, but I'm pretty sure someone has shown the loot already. The boss loot. I'm pretty sure someone has shown the boss loot already. I've seen those screenshots floating around. So I'd like to show my boss's loot. I could show it, but I'm not sure if I can show it. What if the devs start knocking on my door and being like, hey, don't show the boss loot? I just showed the screenshot. But what if they knock on my door? All I have to say is that, do you know the Borealis's loot? What do you guys think about the Borealis's boss loot? What do you guys think about the Borealis's loot? They would clap your cheeks? Yeah. I don't want them to clap my cheeks. I don't want them to bite me, so I'm not gonna show anything. Star Snipe showed it. Oh yeah, Star showed it. I'm pretty sure somebody else showed it. Because I have seen screenshots. So probably it is allowed to show it, but I'm not sure if I need to do it. They say decent, meh, the gas loot. So nobody said anything in the chat. The Borealis loot. Well, basically the same loot as the Borealis boss, I'd say. If you think the Borealis boss is meh, then the island region loot is also meh from the boss. They don't give anything insane. Low-key the same loot as the Borealis loot. Kinda. Okay, so I've seen more YouTubers show the loot. Then I can show the loot as well. Okay, let me just find that in the secret video. Okay, there we go. That's the thing. Where would it be? I will find the loot. I'll be able to show the loot. Okay, there we go. There's the epic boss fight that you cannot see, guys. Oh my god, it's like I want to see the boss fight. You haven't seen the boss fight. There we go. There's the loot. There's the loot. Yeah, I can probably show the loot just like this here. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the loot that you guessed from the boss because, yeah, some people have already seen the screenshots. It might be even the same loot that everybody got. So you do get, like, one gas cylinder, which is kind of nice. It'll be needed for you to, like, cook all of that spore blocker stuff. You get a little bit of fuel, which I'd like to see more. Like 3 canisters of fuel is definitely a joke. You will use up way more fuel just traveling around. Give us a stack of fuel. Give us more fuel. And yeah, the loot is somewhat of a joke, I'd say. Like getting 2 titanium alloys. I didn't even get a gun. I just got like 1 spore mask and whatever. So yeah, the loot is kind of sad. That's all I have to say about the loot. The loot is quite sad. Trash. Yeah, the loot is quite trash. If I had to describe it, I'd give the loot like 3 out of 10. It's nice that we got that gas cylinder. It's nice, but that's it. Like, the gas cylinder gets like 3 points alone. Everything else is a joke. Is actually a joke. Probably the Borealis loot is better because sometimes you can get the other stuff. Look at this. Oh, no, you don't see this. But in the update, and also even here, you can see like possible loots. So inside of the eye-strapped ship, you can see that you can get like this armor, you can get like these guns and whatever. And when you go to the region where you killed the boss, I think you could get like even worse loot. Like the other regions could give you better loot than the boss loot, which is kind of weird. I'd assume boss would drop better stuff in any case. Looks like the loot pays back less than the grind spent fighting the boss. Yes, absolutely. Ain't no way you're gonna melee the boss. Unless you can, I haven't tried it. So what do I know? The boss will be more expensive than the other guy. I think the entire island region is more expensive than the northern region. Because the northern region has a secret weapon. It has a torch. Guess what kind of a melee weapon you got for the anti-spore zombies? Hmm? Guess what weapon you got? I can even show that weapon. I have it. I have that Well, don't have it. I don't have it in this room, so I'll just paint it then for you. I'll paint the secret weapon for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll paint the secret weapon. You'll absolutely enjoy it. That's the secret weapon that you got here. Yeah, we'll just write this credit card. Yeah, it's good enough. I don't even know how credit cards are supposed to look like. Let's just add like some random numbers. There we go. This is your secret weapon. This is your secret weapon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your secret melee weapon for the island region. This is what you got. The northern region at least had a torch. Very cheap torch. Right? The island region has none of that. So farming the island region will be quite difficult. Also, you've seen in the video that the normal weapons don't really do that much damage, so you'll have to like craft those pistols and other stuff. I want to see the price of the pistols. Do they add some weapons that's similar to nail gun? That is similar to nail gun. What would that be? I'm confused. What nail gun? But yeah, they did show, we did look at these new things, the protective coat. The spore destroyer. What about these guns? So dissolver is alright. You can probably kill a bunch of zombies at the same time. I tried checking out the dissolver at the end of the video, and you probably saw this, but it's difficult to gather the zombies in the island region to kill all of them at the same time. Maybe there will be a way to do this. Again, I haven't like tried searching for like strats and whatever, but it feels like gathering zombies in the island region is quite difficult. Plus, the dissolver is kind of slow, so I have to like keep switching to different weapons. So like killing all of the zombies with this dissolver doesn't seem like a good strat. Okay, we have the anti-spore rifle. There we go, the pistol. The price of the pistol. Okay, so that's why it's so cheap to repair, because you need like 20 springs to repair the anti-spore pistol, but you only need 5 to craft it. So it's not that expensive. You do need like special stuff and glass. I don't really know what you need for the new glass. I didn't see the recipe of the new glass. Does anybody know the recipe of the new glass? Did anybody else share the recipe for the glass? Because it looks like you'll need a lot of glass. I don't know if glass drops in the sewers. If it'll keep dropping in the new update in the sewers. Just sand, they say. Because now you needed quartz. I think now to get the glass, you needed quartz and sand. And something else. So now you'll just need sand. You can get a lot of glass in the settlement. Perhaps. But yes. So there's this. What about the other gun? But the pistol is alright. Pistol is like, I'd probably say flare gun. So it's gonna get the job done against the normal zombies. So yeah, pistol is alright. It's not that expensive, to be fair, so it is decent. You'll have to get like a bunch of infected armor and craft a bunch of those things, so keep saving your springs. If you don't have a lot of springs, start recycling broken guns and you should be able to get the bunch of springs. So there's this. But yeah, we're gonna get the anti-spore rifle, which is a bit more expensive. It needs copper, and it also needs like those 4 spore sides. And spore sides will be more difficult to get than probably 4 copper bars. Maybe. What do we need for the spore sides? I don't even remember. But for that, you will require to have a bench. Whatever it's called. The chemistry station bench. Also, the anti-spore rifle, hot take, goop. Kind of goop. I don't know the durability of it, but the price of it, it needs like 2 titanium alloys, which titanium now is cheaper to get. So maybe anti-spore rifles are all right, but it feels like a lot of resources are needed, and I believe that the anti-spore rifle is just better than the sniper rifle. The orange syrup. Yeah, probably the orange syrup. But yeah, I believe that the anti-spore rifle is probably cheaper and better than the sniper rifle. It's like the ultimatum. The ultimatum is alright, but the equalizer is better than the ultimatum. Same thing with the anti-spore rifle. I don't even know if the anti-spore rifle misses. I don't think it misses. Very important description has a typo. We'll figure it out. I'll check the description typo. Do you think they should add a sleeping mechanic that gives 50 more or less energy when sleeping? Maybe. Why not? We have a bed. Why do we need to craft new armor for the new location, though? Because the new location will have... Where is it? I'm going to show it. When you go to the new location... So here I'm not getting any damage yet. But yeah, there you'll get the spore damage. It's just like the northern region, except in the northern region you get cold. You get cold. And here you get spore damage if you don't have it. Like each region here, there we go. It says necessary protection 10. So you'll have to have like 10 protection from the spores. Otherwise it'll keep coughing. You don't even need this armor, to be fair. You can just get the inhalers. Inhalers restore everything. Look at this. I just removed the armor in the video and boom, like your thing starts going up. And when it goes all the way to the top, your character starts coughing. You even start like losing durability for like whatever reason of your armor. So yeah, and to restore this thing, you can use just one inhaler. And then the thing goes back to 0. So these inhalers are like warming up kits. 24 minutes for the inhaler recipes. I did not craft the... I don't think you need 24 minutes for the inhaler recipes. Oh, unless the items that needed to craft the inhaler. What are the items that we need to craft the inhaler? Because I know you can craft them from the blueprints menu in the new update. Are you stocked up on the inhalers at the base? Yeah, I do have a lot of them. I'll be alright. Yeah, I'll be alright in this update. I'm not like, oh, I'm not gonna survive this update. It'll be good. I don't mind the grind. I just know that a lot of people won't have those inhalers. And you don't really get the inhalers inside of the season pass unless it's a paid season pass. So there's that. I think it says 24 minutes. 24 minutes mark of the video. Okay, do I talk about the inhalers? Oh, there we go. To craft the inhaler. Oh, there's the inhaler price. So I couldn't show the full inhaler thing because I think some description was missing. So I didn't want to send them the video and then they'd be like, oh, don't show this because the description is missing or like whatever else. So I just didn't bother with this. I've just shown this. And that's it. That's the price of the inhaler. You need 4! That's 8 seaweed, ladies and gentlemen. That is 8 seaweed. And 2 bandages! Ah! I just realized this. 2 bandages. 8 seaweed and 2 plastics. Nuts. That is quite nuts. Two bandages is like 80 health and 1 inhaler. How much health does the inhaler restore? Maybe they buffed those inhalers because I did use the inhalers. I did use them, but I don't think I have... Yeah, I did the boss fight with inhalers, of course. Okay, there we go. I used the inhalers here. Of course, I'm gonna like spam those inhalers and not even check how much damage, how much health they restore. Okay, I got 60 health. 50 health. Okay, I'm gonna use the inhaler soon, I assume. 40 health, unless I die here. Ooh, the inhaler just restores the health. We got 75 health, so inhalers are worth it. 40 HP. Nah, the inhalers restore more. Current inhalers restore only 50 HP. But these inhalers are a lot better. I think they restore like a medkit. Crafting inhalers might be maybe worth it. Kinda. You do need a bunch of seaweed though. Like you'll need a lot of seaweed. Like you'll need an insane amount of seaweed. There we go. We just restored 75 health because I had 45 health here just with one inhaler. So inhalers will most likely be like medkits. So inhalers are buffed. That's awesome. Inhalers equals an aid kit. Yeah, I think inhaler is an aid kit. So there we go. Inhalers are nice. They have buffed the inhalers. So if you got inhalers, that's awesome. You just got rich. But those that don't have inhalers, you'll have to craft them. Do I got any inhalers here? I got 82 inhalers in the inbox. That's nice. That is sweet. But yeah, in order to craft them, you'll need a lot of seaweed. So seaweed is probably going to be a big bottleneck for a lot of people. Maybe. I don't know how much seaweed you get from the island region. I don't think I've shown that in the video because the guy said, Chris, like, oh, get seaweed. So I got the seaweed. But I don't know how much seaweed I got. Maybe 10, maybe 15. Shows the seaweed farm. Yeah, I'm going to the seaweed farm. So you'll probably have to get the seaweed farm. I don't even know the recipe for the seaweed farm. It's quite expensive. Lots of grind, dude. When you think about it, that's a lot of grind. But yeah, to get the seaweed, you'll need 1 catalyst for 2 seaweeds. So there's that. Well, I'm gonna insert this and get another stack of seaweed. So I need at least like 10 seaweeds, basically. 10 catalysts for 1 stack of seaweeds. If you're to play life with seaweed and fuel is gonna be a grind. Yep. But again, I don't even know how much seaweed we get. I know I got it in the video. Maybe I can see how much we got. Because I know bro said to get seaweed once we got there. Spores. We killed the lighthouse keeper boss, which is quite alright. You saw the fight. There we go. We came here, talked to Chris. Did I have to get the seaweeds here? Okay, we talked to Chris again. Mission completed. Okay, so now we gotta go home. We looked at the prices of all of those machines. We also have the protective spray. I did not use it. Restores health, neutralizes the infection, and briefly increases spore resistance. So it protects from spores for 10 minutes. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be worth it to buy any of those things because you should be saving your genomes. And yeah, the repair bench costs 1,350. Not the repair bench, but the stone bench. Which I don't know who's going to be buying it. I don't think you really need it. The sewing bench is alright. I think the sewing bench is going to be S tier item. Because you do need a lot of bandages. And the best way to get bandages is probably getting pieces of cloth. So I guess getting this one is going to be very worth it. Any people in the chat watching right now, do your sewing benches like run 24/7 because you have a lot of grass and you got to get a bunch of pieces of cloth to get bandages. So I think this one will be very worth it. Stone loses value very quickly mid-game. Yep. As soon as you unlock raids, basically you get like infinite stones. So there's that. But yeah, I do know that the best way to get bandages is just like farming grass non-stop and like processing it at the sewing bench. So this thing might be useful. Plus the sewing bench looks kind of cool. So you'll basically get like 2 sewing benches in one once you get this upgrade. And yeah, we also get like this fuel tank blueprint. I did not check it out, so I'm not sure what it does. But you'll be able to have like more fuel. Slot capacity 1,000. Not sure what that does. And yeah, the dissolver. And we also have the refined melting furnace blueprint, which kind of came a bit too late, in my opinion, because people wanted it. Maybe we still need it for copper, because you still need the copper, right? Yeah. So maybe it didn't come too late. Those that need it. 40 seaweed, old mine location. Okay, let's go to the old mine then. Find the scientists. Yeah, we mined loot. We got loot. Will bro tell me to get the seaweed? Because I didn't even check how much seaweed we get. Plus, also, this is like a tutorial mission, so I'm not sure if we'll always be getting that amount of seaweed. Because at that time, I just played there and I didn't, like, know that we'll need... Okay, algae. Okay, so bro said to go and collect algae. Which algae is seaweed. Okay, so you get 4 seaweed from one thing. So you get 3, 4... Okay, from 3 to 4 seaweeds, basically. Okay, so that's what you get. So not that bad, maybe. So you will be able to get over a stack of seaweed from one location. So you know what? Maybe seaweed farm will be quite easier. Yeah, because right now farming seaweed is more difficult. But here it looks like it will be easier. Okay, there we go. We can get one more seaweed. And how much seaweed did we get? I don't think I'll show this. Can always go back and see. All right, we did this. And yeah, we just went home. But yeah, basically here before I got this. There we go. We got one more seaweed. And I'll open the inventory here probably. There we go. So we already had most likely a stack of seaweed behind the camera. So we already have like 27 seaweed. Somebody said 40. But yeah, 27 and plus we can get like 4 extra here. So that's like what, 31 seaweed? Instead of 1 to 2, it's 3 to 4 now. Yep. So we are getting more seaweed. So maybe it's not that bad. They did buff some things. It's still nice to have, I guess, this thing. I'm still going to be farming the seaweed. But it's probably not that bad. That seems very tutorial-esque. Probably, but I believe the zones are gonna stay the same. I think the guys are very tutorial-esque-ish. But I think the resources will kind of stay the same. Bro, what is this? What is that crate? What is even that crate? Got 1,000 seaweed at the base. I have no idea how much seaweed I got. Okay, keep opening this because I need to have my catalysts. Where are the catalysts? Are they in the consumables? They might be inside of the consumables. Does anybody else have like any questions about the new update? Maybe I'll be able to show something from the video. Some other ideas. Okay, we got a bunch of quartz. Okay, we have a lot of quartz in the inbox, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I didn't have to farm it, but hey, we have an okay amount of quartz. Sweet. We got acids and all the other goop. But I said, I don't really worry about this account. We will be starting a free-to-play account. So there's that. So by the time we even unlock those regions, and the free-to-play account doesn't really need those regions anyways. But we will go there. Okay, I don't have any catalysts here. What would the catalysts even be? Does anybody know? It's not in the others. We have like all the blueprints here. They should add a whole different tab for the blueprints. We should be able to do something with these blueprints and exchange them for something better. Yeah, I don't know where I got the catalyst. Maybe I don't have any catalyst. Will they give you a cylinder in the survivor path? Cylinder? Survivor path? I'm not sure. Actually, speaking of the survivor path, that's a good idea. I want to go to the survivor's path. I did show everything at the very beginning of the video. There we go. We got the off the new shores. So these are the things that we will get. Okay. Okay, so that's still off the new shores. Okay, so you'll be able to unlock like these blueprints, the crossbow and all the other stuff, most likely if you still don't have it. And these are the items that you'll be able to get for completing all of those tasks. You'll get 2 boat pumps if you need that. Other than that, it doesn't really seem like we're getting anything too insane, like a shotgun, 100 caps, 5 carbon composites. And all of these other items are paid items, like you'll need to get the full survivor's path to get like 2 propellers. More XP bills is good. XP bills? Do we get any XP? Oh, XP pills, not bills. I'm like, oh, I see. I'm like, bills? What kind of bills? But yeah, we do get more XP of those like vitamin things. That's nice. And then we got another island region. Okay, so this is what we can get here. I didn't scroll lower. But yeah, you'll be able to get one of those. Gas cylinders. And yeah, I didn't scroll. Oh, I did scroll actually. Smart Cyrek, big brain. Big brain. Then we also unlocked the ATV and some other things. Yeah, smart. I did scroll to the bottom so we can see all of the new rewards that you'll be able to get. I think you'll get all of those rewards even if you haven't completed all of that, I guess. Because everything was completed here for me. In any case, you'll be able to complete it and you'll get those items. And you also get the 10 new goo. So you'll be able to get some things to get you started. Like 10 of these things. 10 iodine, 20 seaweed. So you will get some things to get you started, to get you up to speed. It'd be good if it has full spore protection armor. What full spore protection armor? What armor? I know that I missed that comment, but like half an hour, but hey. I saw that comment now. I don't have any quartz in my inbox. It's alright, don't worry about it. I don't think quartz is gonna be that that insane. It's nice if you got the quartz right now, but it's not gonna be like a game changer. It's not like you got farmed a bunch of quartz and now you're like, oh, it's insane. Same thing when people crafted a bunch of torches. Because torches now cost like oak planks, and some people crafted an entire inventory of torches. It's nice that you got it, but like it's not like it changed your life completely. So there's that. And yeah, okay, we got actually some seaweed here. That's sweet. I'm gonna save these probably coupons for when the update drops so that we can open that stuff up and see what's going on. But yeah, let's bring some seaweed perhaps to the base, at least some of it. I don't need that many stones. Yeah. Now seaweed is easier, so I don't care about it. It should be easier. The update is not accessible to all the players. The update is not accessible to anybody. Even I don't have the update now anymore. Like, even now I'm here on my main account. I don't have the other update. When is the update going to drop? I don't have a slightest clue. Should be dropping soon. They did drop the new teaser. But I don't know when the new update is dropping. Don't you need to empty that storage before the update? Oh, I totally forgot about the storages. I also wanted to start the live stream talking about these storages, and I totally forgot about that. That's a good point. Wait, let me show you some things that the devs said. I don't think you need to empty the storage, though. So I'm not gonna save this because it'll take forever and all the other stuff. So I'm just gonna show it in plain text. And that's it. Okay, there we go. We got one. Yeah, I think it's good enough. There we go. You can probably see this. So this is what the devs had to say. Survivors, we've got some important information for you. When we release the island region, the port will be fully refreshed and all your stashes will be cleared. Your home location is and has always been the safest place for storing your resources. Please make sure you take precautions to keep your valuable items secure. The release is coming very soon. That's what the devs said. And then today they dropped another post. Right? They dropped another message. This is what they had to say. Survivors, we've got an update concerning resources at the port. When the update is released, everything you store in port benches and dead bodies within the location will disappear. This will not affect resources in port storages and the laboratory. Can you even store anything inside of the laboratory? I'm confused. But yeah, so they did not update the laboratory and the port storages. So we got the port storage and it doesn't restore basically. If you've got loot in the island watchtower and in the abandoned factory, you should move it elsewhere. Resources you've put in the lighthouse will return to your inbox. So you don't need the lighthouse anymore. The dead body stashes will clear and it's gonna be loot purge for lots of players. Yes, I don't think it's good or it's bad, but I have never in 7 or like whatever 8 years of playing Last on Earth ever condoned, ever advised players to store loot in their dead bodies because things like this, because you never know when they're gonna update something. The dead bodies might just disappear from wherever. People keep telling me, oh, but it doesn't. It never disappeared. Blah, blah. Well, sometimes it does. Sometimes they do update things. Sometimes they warn you, but what if you didn't get that warning? So don't store anything too crazy. Bring the loot back to the base, and if you already got like 40 racks of loot and all of the storages are full, then it's a good problem to have, I guess. So, yeah, your dead bodies will despawn, but the loot inside of the port storage just stays there. And anything can happen in the wasteland, so there's no storage more secure than your home location. What if you don't have any walls and you're getting raided? Benches at the port, concrete mixer, fiberglass, box assembler, and packing table. So yeah, looks like these things will lose the resources. So if you have any resources in the concrete mixer, fiberglass, box assembler, and other stuff, remove that. I don't know, why can't they just send that stuff to the inbox? If they can send the stuff from the Lighthouse to your inbox. Why can't they send the loot from the concrete mixers to the inbox as well? That's interesting. Well, in any case, we figured that out. Don't store any dead bodies. If you got any dead bodies at the port and in any of these locations, remove those dead bodies right now. So there we go. Remove the loot from all of those things. Listening to Psych while taking a walk on a sunny 21 day. Can the day get any better, said Dr. Porter. Yes, the update can drop. That'd be even cooler if we got the update. But enjoy your walk. Must be too much work to code that. I don't know what kind of limitations they got. I don't know, maybe. Here, I'm gonna show them how to code. I'm not a coder. I haven't coded anything in like many years. But hey, this is how you code if mixer has loot, then send resources. I can't spell. No way, I can't spell resources. There's no, it's resources. No, it's with a C. It's with a C. Resources to inbox. There we go. We can even add like these things, right? If has loot. There we go. That's even better. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's coding is easy. That's all they gotta do. And that's about it. Did I spell resources correctly? Resources. Yeah, I did. I ain't that stupid. I ain't that stupid. So there we go. Ladies and gentlemen. This is how you code. This is how you add. This is how you move resources from the mixer to the inbox. Resources, says Vago3 with an I. Yes, that's how I should have spelled resources. Okay, let's drop the loot here. The shovels and all of my quartz. A lot of quartz. When will the update be? Do you know? I don't have a clue when the update is dropping. But yeah, titanium is alright. I think... Should you mine titanium right now? I don't think so. I think the other titanium is easier to get. If you have like a bunch of C4s, maybe you can get titanium now. But I think getting titanium in the new update is better. I don't know how much titanium you get. Wait, we're gonna figure that out real soon. We have a video. We can go there. We went to drill things and stuff. Okay, find the scientists. Okay, so there we go. This is... Oh, no. I didn't even farm titanium, did I? Wait, I don't even know how we get titanium. Did I farm titanium in the video? I didn't. They say it's very easy. I don't think I've shown you how to farm titanium in this video. I've shown how to farm halite and quartz, but I don't think I've gotten any titanium in this place. Yes, later. Did I drill titanium? I do not remember at all. Not even a little bit. When did I drill the titanium? Here then, probably? In this region, destroyed the cocoon. Yeah, probably here. I see then. I see then. There we go. We destroyed the cocoon. And, okay, then we have to talk to Chris. And then bro is going to tell me to farm titanium. Yeah, I remember while he was, like, setting some things up. There we go. I see. So I want to see how much titanium we get. Okay, we gotta farm the titanium ore. So one thing drops us 6 titanium ores. I think it used to drop only 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken, guys. We do get more titanium ores, right? Can anybody else confirm or deny that? There we go. We got 6 more. But yeah, we do get a lot more titanium right now. So yeah, pre-farming titanium now is not worth it. So yeah, we've just got an 18 titanium. So we do get 6 titanium per 1 node, which is more than before. It seems a lot easier, I guess. Easy for the next update, titanium. Yeah, so now I don't think you should be farming titanium. Could it be more because of the demo? They don't really change this because of the demo. The only thing that I believe will change, they don't really change that many things from the demo. When they release like this demo update, it's like almost ready. I think the thing that will change is the 3000 stuff here. And the amount of daily tasks. I think the daily tasks will change, and obviously this thing will change because 3000 genomes is way too much. I don't know how many genomes we'll get. 300 genomes feels like maybe it won't be enough. Maybe we'll get 600, but yeah, this thing will definitely change. Will the chemistry station still require ash planks? Sadly, that I cannot answer. I did not see. I did not see that. Yeah, you get like 6 now from a C4. So yeah, it's definitely not worth it to farm titanium right now. Just save it. Just save your titanium. Drills, mining drills, whatever they're called, and save them. Because it'll be easier to get titanium in the next update. Also, wait a minute. Guys, wait a minute. Is repairing guns with titanium going to be worth it? Triple question mark. You do need like 5 titanium ores, though. For one thing. Where do I store my quartz? I don't think I even got a chest for quartz. I got to like remove loot. Maybe repairing guns. I do have a bunch of catalysts here. Well, that's all right. Well, I'm just going to store my seaweed here with quartz and sand. I'll need to empty those 4 trash racks. But we'll do something. 500 or ain't clearing this region. The amount of gas you need for that would be insane. Yes. Absolutely. The best part and the worst part about it is the rewards that you get. Where is it? I want to show you something. So, where is it? I did talk about the items. Okay, the swamp. Not the swamp, but the sewers. Oh, there we go. There it is. So, the good part about this thing here is that you don't need anything. The storage for equipment is quite expensive. You need 1,600 genomes, and you'll probably need to kill the Concilium boss a couple of times in order to unlock this. Like 2 or 3 times, if I'm not mistaken, to unlock this. Then that's a lot of grind. Maybe the storage for equipment is not that worth it. It depends how many points we get for killing the Concilium. So there's that. The protective code for the dog and whatever, if you have the true friend dog only. Also, it increases the maximum energy capacity. So I think that's all right. But I think if you have this, you're not going to be able to have the backpack. I did not test out the dogs. I am sure somebody did. If I'm not mistaken, I did glance through Star Snipe's video, and I think he had the protective code on his doggo. Yeah, I think bro had even the Rottweiler dog, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think you won't be able to equip the backpack if you have the protective code, which kind of sucks. I think the backpack is more important than the protective code, kinda. But with the protective code, you can have more energy and you can do more bites. But again, it's if you have the true friend dog. So there's this. The refined melting furnace is all right to get it, but it doesn't really need. You don't really need to grind a lot. If you don't need it, you don't need it. That's what I'm trying to say here. So you don't really need the refined melting furnace to change your life that much, unless you like are actually like using this refined melting furnace quite a lot. But yeah, there are like some other things like outfits like the spore destroyer and whatever else, which will only probably be useful inside of the island region. I don't think it's gonna do any damage against basic zombies. The workbench, you'll only need that upgrade if you use it quite a lot. And yeah, so all I just wanted to say, long story short, the northern region gave us the repair bench, right? That was the main selling point of the northern region. The main selling point of the island region is, I don't know what, perhaps the lockers? That's it. Like, we don't have like the main selling point of the island region. You got things here, but the island region doesn't really have, like, anything too crazy. Unless you, like, use those workbenches. Unless you use those workbenches, then it's nice. But if you don't really use those workbenches, then that's about it. They say the parasite. Yeah, the parasite. And the lockers are mediocre. The lockers are mid. There's also the ores storage, but it's pretty bad. I think you saw this, and I saw people on Discord say that as well. They figured it out very quickly. The ore storage is quite ass. Maybe they will upgrade the ore storage though. I did show the ore storage later in the video. But yeah, this thing is quite awesome. Bro is gonna do a flip. So yeah, bro does a flip. This thing is quite nice. But yeah, there we go. We've just crafted the ore storage, and you'll be able to store like 50 of each ore here. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 8 times 50. That's about 400, right? You can store like 400 resources here. It's pretty bad. Like, actually very bad. That's like probably the worst item. I'd rather get a skin. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'd rather get a skin than that ore storage. And I'm not into skins. You already know how I feel. I never like rock any skins besides the backpack skin. But yeah, I'd rather like get a new skin in the game instead of that ore storage. Storage for my 400 peat. That's a decent amount of peat. That's nice. In any case, I'm excited for the update. Most likely the ore storage will be a bit different because that was probably just a test update on like whatever, as people say, test servers. So maybe they will upgrade the ore storage. I hope the ore storage will be a bit better. Yeah, the ore storage will be a bit better. And if they increase the amount of lockers that we can craft from 2 to 5, maybe to 6, perhaps, if we can craft like 6 equipment lockers, maybe then it's a bit better, I think. Perhaps. I don't know, we'll see. I just really hope that they're not just gonna dump it here. I think that this tab can still be a lot better. As I said, like limited resources in each season. Those resources are curated by the devs and you can get like something different so that you're actually excited for the next season. Let's say this season you'll get like, I don't know, planks and iron. Next season you'll get like ATV transmissions or something else that you can get. And the stuff is all the time kind of different. And it's kind of worth it. Like somebody even suggested perhaps rations. Like that would make me want to like come back to the game and actually look at the things that we can get here. Like it would help free-to-play players, like whatever players. That would be so awesome. That's like the worst part about the Genesis collection store is that you've seen it once. If you don't need anything here, you'll never open it again. But if it kept updating, I'd really love to see it update. Well, in any case, let's just hope for the best. Do I need 21st aid? Because will I need alcohol for the new update? Maybe let's not waste it. Will I need alcohol for the new update? Probably. Tab inside tab inside tab inside tab. Last day on Earth Inception. Yes, that's a lot of tabs. Equipment locker should be a blueprint. Then we should be able to craft up to 5. Yeah, it is a blueprint though. I think so. I think you buy the blueprint. I think you'll be able to get that locker and it's... Maybe it's not a blueprint. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not a blueprint. But yeah, you'll probably have to buy 2 of those, not just 1. So yeah, I see what you mean. 28 kits. I've been crafting alcohol for a long time. Yeah, I want to save that alcohol, whatever. I want to save it for the update. Let's go to the wanted to say to the swamp, but yeah, let's go to the island. Excuse me, not island. The island region. I'll dream about that island region today. The farm. Yes, let's go to the farm. Gonna need loads of alcohol to drink away the sorrows of grinding, says Dr. Bones. True. Yes. That's why we are saving it. Bro, Ronaldo is better than Messi. Okay. I didn't even like talk about any of Ronaldo's and Messi's. Everybody knows that Mbappe is better than all of them, but alright. You keep doing you. You keep doing you. Genomes are so hard to get. The cool part is that, hey, you can just kill that Concilium boss like 2 or 3 times, and then you can just keep doing daily tasks inside of the northern region and keep killing the Borealis boss, and you'll be able to get points that way. So there's that. You don't necessarily have to keep farming both of those locations at the same time, but if you farm both of them at the same time, you can get points like way faster. So yeah, currently I'd say I don't even know like how to rate this the upcoming island region update. It hasn't even come out yet, so I don't want to give it a rating, but it's going to be way better if they just add refreshing resources that refresh every season. I think it'll be like so much better. Okay, time to go to the farm. Farm. Let's grab this. Obviously, this is not going to be an efficient way to clear the farm. If you want to know how to clear the farm efficiently, link is down in the description. There is a video of me clearing the farm efficiently. So, there's that. Can you repair the drills? I think you can Can you repair the drills? I haven't tried that. The recipe for those drills will be different, though. Yeah, you can repair the drills now with steel and... whatever this is called. I forgot the engine parts. Okay, but yeah. It'll be different. So I don't know the price of this stuff. Some people said that it'll be different, that it'll cost only 1 titanium bar to craft the manual earth drill. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But yeah, you can get the manual earth drills from the transport hub. So don't craft drills now. I don't even know. Does anybody know the price of the manual earth drill? But I'm gonna hop on Discord and I'll do a bit of research. If I find a screenshot, maybe I'll be able to share it, because I didn't see the price. It will be 1 steel for 1 manual earth drill. 1 steel? 1 titanium bar is going to be easier to get than 1 steel. Perhaps. You showed the recipe and it's much cheaper. Okay, where did they show the recipe? Does anybody know? Can anybody like drop the timestamp if you guys know? Earth drill. I'm sorry guys for sneezing right in your ear. I apologize. I don't see any images on Discord of the price of that manual earth drill. So there's that. Well, time to go to the farm. 1 bar, 3 engine parts, 3 gasoline, bless you, some wire. It says Mr. Unexpected. Thanks. Okay, so 1 steel bar. So it's cheaper then. So it will be cheaper. So yeah, do not craft the manual earth drills. Yeah, because it needs like 10 steel bars. There's no way it's going to be more expensive than this. So yeah, manual earth drills will be cheaper. It's kind of crazy. What's going on through the dev's head? Can somebody explain this to me? I'm actually like legitimately confused. So the devs released the island before the island region. Wait, who just DM'd me? Oh, Dr. Bones. Oof. I thought maybe it was one of the devs being like, hey, stop showing things or we are coming. I was like, stop spilling the beans. Dr. Bones, thank you for the image. So this is the price of the future manual earth drill, I guess. So there you go. Thanks, Dr. Bones. And yeah, quite cheaper. But it's kind of weird. When the boat came out, they released titanium. Absolutely useless. And the price for the manual earth drill was 10 steel bars. Actually, before it was even like titanium. Before it was even more expensive. Before it was like titanium. So you gotta like farm titanium to get titanium. Manual earth drills. That was dumb. Then they made it cheaper. Just with like 10 steel bars. But now they're like, okay, so manual earth drills will be useful. So let's make them even cheaper. It's weird. I don't understand how it works, but I'll accept this. I'll accept this. Thank you for making the manual earth drills cheaper. So save them and you'll be able to drill stuff. Unless that was just a test update price. Maybe it'll be different when the update comes out fully. Yo, a bit Hangam, take care, take care. Are the spore store will be locked before you complete the northern region? Seems not fair because I just don't like that north region and don't want to complete it. Wait, what? I'm a bit confused. S-Queen, you need to elaborate a bit further because I'm not sure what you try to say here. Are that spore store will be locked before you complete north region? Oh, can you go to the island region before you complete the northern region? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Most likely. Because you'll have to like progress further. So yeah, you'll have to like complete northern region. Then you'll have to do the expeditions. Then you'll have to do the settlement. The engineering net. Oh, not here. It's the wrong one. It's the wrong account. This one. There we go, the video. So we got... Okay, so I don't probably show from the very beginning. But yeah, the off to the new shores. Yeah, you'll have to complete this and this. And if in between there's the northern region, you'll have to do the northern region as well. And then there are the expeditions. If the northern region is before the island region, then yes. But most likely it will be before. I guess. Whatever, time to go to the farm. We should be able to do at least one raid today. That'd be nice. You will need to complete the new island region to buy items from the new store. Yes, to buy items from the new store. To complete island region, to go to the island region. But the person was asking if you'll need to complete northern region to buy items from the island region. Which most likely, because you're not going to be able to unlock the island region if you don't complete the previous tasks. Because right now, it's here, right? You're not going to be able to unlock the northern region if you don't assemble the chopper. It's like saying, oh, can I go to the northern region without the chopper? Not really, because you need to progress through the survivor's path. And if the northern region is going to be before the island region, then yes, you'll have to complete the northern region. And if it's not, then not. But most likely, I believe you'll have to go to the northern region first and then the island region. I think that's how it is. Because the boat comes after the northern region, so most likely you will have to do it, but it shouldn't be that difficult. In any case, the gas cylinder for the chemistry station is making me cry. I hate Bunker Bravo. You can get gas cylinders from the Commune Trials event. Luckily, the Commune Trials event appears twice per season. That's an insane update and really great.
Have
a good one. Yo, Naden Master, thank you. Thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. How long does the gas cylinder last? Somebody said a couple of hours, but it doesn't really lose durability when there's nothing in the chemistry bench, I think. So there's that. So yeah, but you can get those gas cylinders from... Also, Bunker Bravo is way cheaper now than before with the Bunker Bravo event. And yeah, you get gas cylinders from the Commune Trials event. You get everything from the Commune Trials event. Okay, let's store the guns. Put one in your bench to test it. Oh, in the chemistry bench to test it, maybe. Okay, meat goes there. Let's try to get one of those gas cylinders. We got a decent amount of them. So I'll be good. With these new updates, they're really forcing you to go to other locations to grind, which is really good. I'm glad that they're making people go outside of Bunker Alfa, which I think is nice. So we can add this thing here and it doesn't really do anything. But what if I add anything? Will it keep working or will it stop working? Sulfur. Do I got any sulfur at the base? Seaweed and 5 alcohol, but I don't need alcohol. I don't want to waste it. But yeah, let's get seaweed and alcohol. Seaweed and alcohol. Do I keep commune points after it ends? Sadly, no. Sadly, you don't keep the commune points. The devs should update that. The commune points should save, in my opinion. That'd be, like, very worth it. That'd be a really positive update. I think that should happen. Start crafting the alcohol. I don't think I'll need it, though. You only needed the alcohol here for this iodine, but the other iodine recipe is going to be a lot cheaper than this. Than whatever we got here. There we go. So it only works most likely when you have something inside. But yeah, when you don't have anything inside, it's not going to work. So yeah, let's leave it like this. Let's see if it'll keep working. But most likely it won't. So that's good. Won't need alcohol from update onwards. Yep. I just saw alcohol inside of this chemistry bench, so I got confused. But yeah, we don't need the alcohol. Yeah, time to go to the farm. To do at least one raid just for the medkits. Yep. I got like 10 gas cylinders from 15 tickets in Forlorn Fair. Yeah, the Forlorn Fair also drops tickets. So that's nice. Speaking of the Forlorn Fair, when do we get it? It's not here. We do get another headhunting arena event, which is like absolutely garbage. I don't know why they haven't updated that yet. Like, it's really that bad. It's the worst event we got in the game currently. Like, one of the worst events. And if it's really that great, I'd like to hear a developer explain this. Or like a community post or something. Like, hey, you know what? The headhunting arena event is awesome because X and Y. Like, I want to see that X and Y, why it's worth it. Because I don't think it's worth it. It's like actually the worst event in the game. Does gas cylinder works on the furnace too? If you want to explode your furnace, yes. If you want to explode your furnace into smithereens, then yes, drop the gas cylinder into the furnace. But no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, and it wouldn't make any sense. Furnace is a furnace, and the gas cylinder is a gas cylinder. It wouldn't really work in a furnace. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah. The headhunting event is worth it because it makes us extra money, says Dr. Bones. Then I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. If there are people that actually like buy anything in the headhunting arena event, then you know what? They'll just keep it then. If it actually makes them money, if people buy stuff there, then I don't even know. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like, nobody should buy anything in the headhunting arena event. Like, it's that bad. Even if you buy things, it's not worth it. Like, that event is just like straight up dog water. Okay, I went through here so that I don't aggro the Revenger, almost called him Rottweiler. People complain that, oh, it's Ravager, Cyrek. Be glad that I don't call him Rottweiler. Because bro can become a Rottweiler. Okay, let's heal up. We got this. Because you waste guns for no reason, says X Silver. I waste guns for no reason because what? I'm confused. You said because I waste guns for no reason, but because why? Because why there's that because? What happened? Okay, let's go here. If you want to know how to not waste guns,
make sure
then
to check out everything you need to know about Last Day on Earth survival video. Link is down in the description.
there you go. To not waste guns, make sure to check out that video because you clearly need the help. So check that video out. Also, if you want to know how to clear the farm efficiently without wasting guns, then check out the video in the description and everything you need to know and everything, all that stuff there. If you need it. Which I've already said that once today, but apparently I gotta say that again. So check it out. That's how you clear it efficiently. Headhunting is pay to lose, so you win nothing. Yeah, the headhunting event is bad. Like, it doesn't matter, like, if you even, like, spear... If the person maybe spoke about that headhunting event. Talking about the headhunting event. Oh, I waste guns. So that's why the headhunting event is not worth it for me. Oh, because I waste guns in the headhunting arena event. How much did you profit, X Silver? I'm not even attacking you. Like, I'm genuinely, like, being curious. I want to know. Maybe like everybody and me included, we are actually like that dumb and we haven't figured out the headhunting arena event. Maybe like it's like a gold mine. Maybe you do have to clear it with melee weapons. Like, how much did you profit from the headhunting arena event, X Silver? How much did you profit? What did you get? Why is it good? Even if you, like, spear it, it's not worth it. I'm confused. Like, even if you use spears and you get infinite meds, it's still not worth it. Like, even if you do everything for free, it's not worth it. Even if you do it with fists, it's not worth it. The time is not worth it. The time spent on that event is just not worth it. I'm confused how... What kind of event do you have there? I'm, like, legitimately confused. I'm, like, legitimately confused. People who pays to do headhunting event deserves to lose their money. I don't really like saying that. I don't think anybody deserves anything. They just probably don't know better. But it's really not worth it to buy anything in the headhunting arena event. Like, you might as well, like, buy the season pass. Like, it's really that bad. Like, the there's nothing to buy in the headhunting arena event. Like, it's nothing. You can get like an extra purple blueprint. This time the headhunting didn't reset, so I did it just to get the skins for the event and then forgot about it once and for all. Says Jamal. Alrighty. I never bothered with the headhunting event as it keeps resetting. It also keeps resetting. Then I think sometimes now it doesn't reset. Sometimes it resets. Sometimes it doesn't reset. So I'm just confused how it works. But even if it didn't reset, it's still not worth it. No, I mean, it's great because I get to waste weapons for no reason. Not talking about you or anything. Oh, you meant the other event is great, whatever. The headhunting arena event is great because you get to waste your weapons there. I mean, maybe it's a fun event. I'm not saying that it's not a fun event. Maybe it is a fun event. But it really doesn't give any rewards. Like, even if it was a free event, just like spending your time in that event is not worth it. The rewards are that bad. Is there a shop to spend years earned in headhunting arena? Yes. When you go to the headhunting arena at the very beginning, there's the guy. And you can get things. The durability of weapons and armor in this game is a joke. Perhaps. Perhaps. Wouldn't it be cool if the devs came out like, hey, you know what? This update, we are buffing the durability of all the weapons by like 20% and all the armor. I don't know if they could even do this. Probably they should be able to do this. But would they be able to revert it back though? Maybe not. I don't know. My armor and stuff gets 20% durability. We've released lots of new updates, guys. You need a lot of new energy. There we go. We've removed the energy. You can get more fuel for your boat right now. Also, here, the season pass has been updated. You can get like those special weapons and more inside of the season pass. We decided to bring back purple blueprints. The headhunting arena event no longer sucks. It's a lot better. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Dude get called out for nothing. Nobody got called out for anything. I didn't call out anybody. I was just curious and that's it. The person answered the question. I guess. Might have not understood everything, but it's alright. I didn't call out anybody. I was just like genuinely curious. I thought maybe somebody likes the headhunting arena event. I was like, okay, maybe we'll learn how to get loot. That's it. So I'll get the rest of the loot off camera, guys. Don't even worry about it. We will get it. GeoGuessr tonight. I don't know if there will be GeoGuessr. Dr. Porter says dog water. Like, you've never heard anyone describe something as dog water. Dog water means dog water. Means bad. I don't even know why would dog water be bad. Like, you don't feed your dog bad water. You give dog the same water you get. So why is it dog water? I assume dog water is the sweat from the dog. I don't even know what is dog water. All I know is that it's bad. That's what's dog water. That's the dog water for you. Based on the early access videos I saw, I'm not interested in going to the island region ever. I've only done the northern region twice and I never went back because there was nothing in the collection I wanted, says Ron's Ribs. Fair enough. I agree with this, and that's why I want the devs to add more things in the Genesis collection. Like the loot that keeps refreshing every season. So that way you have the reason to go there again, to those like northern regions and other regions. Island regions, northern regions. But hey. What will be the first thing you change? What will be the first change you would do to Last Day on Earth if you were a dev, says Nexus? I would add payment options. More payment options. You won't be able to play the game without paying. That's it. That's what I would do. Or watching ads. You'll have to log into the game, you watch an ad. It would be a quick pump and dump scheme. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd quickly pump and dump. That's what I would do. I don't even know if I'm being sarcastic at this point. I've said it a lot of times and I'm like, yeah, maybe I am right. Would it be worth it though to like kind of revive this game or like quickly pump and dump? Maybe no, I don't know. And me trying to get out of this sticky situation. I don't know, guys. All jokes aside, I don't know what I would do. I would give you all helicopters. All of you would get helicopters. Sure. Last Day on Earth Premium. Extra loot, extra energy, extra rations. Only $49.99 monthly. Absolutely. He would add a wood mill. Wood mill is nice. Like, we still don't get... More updates need to be focused on making the game easier. A lot of the things don't really make the game easier. The northern region is nice. It makes the game easier by giving you the access to this repair bench, which should be better. I totally forgot about this. I forgot to mention this, but yeah, now you need to repair guns and you need titanium for some guns. And now titanium will be cheaper to get. What guns require titanium? Shotguns, perhaps? Some things require titanium. Okay, not titanium. Not titanium. Which guns require titanium? Glocks, perhaps? They say Genesis guns. Okay, Glocks also do not require titanium, then. Okay, no titanium for the Glocks, sadly. And this and the Genesis guns. So yeah, most likely the Genesis guns will require titanium. So yeah, it requires titanium, and nope. So yeah, you can repair Genesis guns now with titanium, I guess. But yeah. So the new update should make the game easier so that you have an easier time playing the game. So that you grind towards something, you grind, and then boom, you got something and it makes the game a bit easier because you want to grind towards that. Grinding towards the repair bench is alright, I guess. People wanted the repair bench for a very long time. They added this. Maybe it's not perfect, but it is something. Could have been better, though. And if you need workbench upgrades, like the melting furnace upgrade, if you use those workbenches quite a lot, like the campfire upgrade, I think those upgrades are nice. Everything else here is just purely aesthetics. Like your outfits, useless. This thing, like 100% useless, like 0 out of 10. Doesn't matter how cool it is. I think it's useless. This trophy board, useless. New backpack, useless. The fridge is kind of alright if you have a lot of food. I think fridge is decent. Wait, if it stores 3,000 items, I want a 75 times 20. That's 1,500. So that's like 2 full racks full of food. So that's not bad. So you get like basically 2 racks. Kind of nice. But the island region has even less resources. Island region only has like a couple of workbenches if you want to upgrade. And that's about it. Some lockers that are alright, but they can store only like 40 items. So, doesn't really make the game much easier. 24 gun oil. Not 23, even worse. I'm not sure what we're talking about, but yes. Just my opinion, but I think the developers should work towards an end game. Enough with the sandbox game, says Dr. Porter. This game is definitely not sandbox, and this game will never be an end game. I'm not sure what kind of games you're playing, but Last on Earth will never have an end game. How do you imagine having an end game in this game? Like, you completed the game. You've played this game for like 4 or 5 years. You got your helicopter. You sat on the helicopter and you flew away. You beat the game. That's it. Congratulations. The only reason why you're still here is because it doesn't have the end game. If it had the end game, you'd be done with this game like 4 or 5 years ago and we wouldn't get any new updates. If you finish the game, there's no reason for them to add any new updates. I am very confused with the end game. With the end game comment. And it's not the first time that you've said that about that end game. If they add endgame content, they will never add anything else to the game. Because you've already completed the game. You already sat on your rocket and you went to Mars. So what kind of other content do you need? This is not the type of game that will have endgame. And I disagree. I don't think this game should have an endgame. Like, nobody's forcing anyone to play this game. If you feel like you've completed this game, then alright, you can finish it. You can stop playing it. Like, that's your end game. You don't have to be told that, hey, you completed the game. I can tell you that, hey, you reached your end game. You completed the game. You don't have to play it anymore. Zombie prison update. The zombie prison is still there. The zombie prison is still there. Somebody said try trapping raiders. You won't be able to trap raiders. The only reason why you can trap zombies, it looks like you're trapping them. They're not really there. I can remove walls and they'll still be there. It's because of the infected crate, infected floppy crate that we dropped there. They stay there. A C4. Let's get a C4. Create an end game and people will be more likely to stick around to the end. You are less likely to lose people after 2 or 3 months, in my opinion. As I said, this is just my opinion, says Dr. Porter. That is an opinion. I don't think we need an end game. I agree with you that some people leave after like an X amount of time. But just if they add an end game doesn't mean they'll stick around. I don't know. I see what you're saying. It's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. I allow you to have your opinion. You are a Prime member on Prime subscriber on Twitch, so I allow you to have your own opinion. You feed me, so I allow you to have your own opinion, even if that opinion is extremely strange and I don't see the point of it. Plus, I'm very still confused. What do you mean by end game? Like, what is end game? Like, hopping on a rocket and leaving to Mars. But then, if they add new content, let's say you hopped on a rocket 2 years ago, right? That's it. Your game is done. Do you, like, start from zero? Can you come back on that rocket back to the base? I am confused. What kind of end game are we talking about? Like, that's it. You hopped on a rocket, you're in Mars, and then boom, developers said that, you know what, we've added new content. There's the helicopter right now. Helicopter came out after the rocket update, after the end game content. You build the rocket, you're saved. You've completed the game, but they added new stuff. Like, do you come back or you never come back to the game again? A point at which you complete a story and the game is over, says Dr. Porter. So yeah, a rocket, basically. So yeah, that is not happening. And that's what I mean. That we're not going to be able to satisfy everybody. There are people that want rockets and go to Mars in this game. Which... that's wild. In any case. Allow me to make his opinion lose all value by agreeing with him. Because I don't have a sub and I don't feed Sea Rocks. Is Infinity Swift. Yeah, I don't agree with your opinion, Infinity Swift. You don't have a Prime member. So therefore, I don't have to agree with your opinion. I don't have to be nice to you. Fuel. Took me so long to do that raid. This is completely the wrong game. It's like asking, oh, this game should have like the first person like shooter mode. This is insane. Like, this is a completely different game. This game will never have an ending. Like, it's a completely different game. So that means you'll agree with me. Yes, if you guys are members and everything, I agree with you and your opinion is word. How to unlock level 3 walls? By going to the swamp. By going to the, excuse me, northern region? And you farm oak? Yeah. Can we even do the raid? Did I talk to the raiders? Can I do the raid? Yes. Will. What kind of raid? What kind of name is this? Will. If your name is Will, I apologize. LDoE Raid. Will. It's not all about the name, though. No endgame. I still haven't gone into Bunker Zulu. Exactly. We still need to go to Bunker Zulu. Let's hop on the rocket and let's get out of here just to get an endgame. Northern region is super dramatic with all kinds of bot users coming in and getting chased around. Yes, and then all those zombies chase you. So there's that. I'm preparing for tungsten. Yes, and tungsten will be needed to assemble the rocket. And you guys already know the deal. What we're gonna do with that rocket. We'll go to Mars to escape the zombie apocalypse. The end. This is literally the end. You finished last year. I need to do the end screen. Guys, I'm sorry. I can't. I need to do this. I can't. There we go. The end. That's it? I think so. That's it. That's the ending that we need. There we go. So, whoops. So to those that wanted... How do I go on full screen? Is there a way for me to go on full screen even? Well, in any case, imagine this is your end screen and that's it. This is your end screen in Last Dinner. You finished the game. You got the end. That's it. The game uninstalled from your phone. I've never seen anything like that. That's insane. That's an insane idea. I hate that this game has an energy bar. Yes, it shouldn't have the energy bar. I agree. People want Last on Earth, a little mobile game, to be like a AAA game. Yes, with a story and everything so that you get the credits. That doesn't make any sense. It's a wild opinion. Thank you for giving me an end game. You're welcome. You're welcome. The only reason why it's a wild opinion because I know that person for a while now. And that person seems to be smart, I guess. But the opinion is just like wild. But I guess everybody's entitled to their own opinion, so that's fine. I only say that because the person is a member. Twitch Prime member. I mean, there are really good mobile games now. Yes. Do any of them have... I mean, there are some mobile games that have a story, but like most of the games that have an ending, you're not gonna finish them in like 5 years. None of the games... If a game has a story mode, you'll be able to finish the game in like 20, 30, 40 hours. I guess. 100 hours maybe. But not like 5 years. Playing the game for 5 years, investing hundreds of dollars. Some people have even invested thousands of dollars in this game, and then you get like the end game screen. You fly on a rocket. That is insane. It's like asking the devs to shoot themselves in the foot. Like, yeah, let's add the end game so that all the players stop playing this game. All the players that have invested hundreds and thousands of dollars in our game, let's lock them out of this game. Yeah, let's add the end game. That's it. That was the raid, ladies and gentlemen. That's the raid. Disappointment is immeasurable. Wait, tomorrow's the update. I don't know when the update is gonna come. Maybe tomorrow, maybe after tomorrow. I hope it's gonna come out today. But hey, also now you can craft bandages in raids. You could do that for a while now. Is the settlement worth it? I just unlocked it. Yes, it's decent. You can... what can you do there? Get daily resources? That's why it's decent. The game starting should be in the city where it all started. Yes. Totally. I think that a 5+ year gameplay for an end game would just make new people get overwhelmed and drop the game. Yeah, exactly. This game has a story, and there will be end game, and you can reach it in 5 years. Wait, crafting doesn't make noise anymore? Damn. Yep. That's why I always try to show crafting now, because there's still lots of people that don't know you can craft without making noise. We just stream longer if they drop the update now. Yes, maybe. But you're not a developer, right? You're not gonna drop the update right now. I need to pee. So I wouldn't wanna... I mean, I could go and pee and get the new update. So we could check out the new update. Fair enough. You don't agree with me. Be honest with me, though. Do you prefer games that have an end game state, or do you prefer games like this? In all seriousness, says Dr. Porter. It's like asking, do you like movies more, or do you like music more? Like, those are like two different things. They're like two different games. Like two different like genres. And yeah, that I don't know how many games you play, but those like two different game genres. So I mean, it would be difficult to answer. I like games that have an ending, of course, but I also like games that don't have an ending, because those are like completely different games. Like, those games should not have an ending. Like Last Day on Earth, it should not have an ending. It's the wrong type of game for the ending. Like, it cannot have an ending. In any case. Will you stream longer if I do a backflip? Don't do backflips. Don't hurt yourself. I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to be responsible for anything. Let's pay the raiders. I'm ready for the update. I just saw a video on cleaning the laboratory. It was great. Thanks for your advice. It helped me since I started the game, says the Destinuil. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad it helped you. I once crafted bandages as I didn't know it makes noise, and the next thing I know, the big one was following me. My whole raid was destroyed. I believe. I think you're not the only person that has done that. I'm sure a decent amount of people have done that. I have crafted bandages myself, only to realize later that they make noise. But yes, now they don't make noise. I saw my family, including my grandma, for this game. Yikes. That does suck. What has your grandma done to you? Like, she kept probably giving you money every time you have birthdays and, like, Christmases and, like, whatever else. And you sold her. That's insane. You don't sell your grandma. You can sell your brother. You can sell your sister, but you don't sell your grandma. Bro, that is nuts. That is actually ruthless. But hey, I hope you got something in return. Something nice. Did you get at least a steel room? If you got at least a steel room for selling her, I guess it's an alright choice. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Okay, so do we have any memes? I don't expect any memes today because we had things to do. But if we got memes, obviously we got to review some memes. I just saw your comment under the cinematic trailer. Yes, I'm farming likes under the cinematic trailer. I am farming likes. Okay, we did get a couple of memes. We can check them out. We can check out some memes. Okay, so the first meme comes from Wannabe. Before we check out those memes, we got obviously meme music. Serious Cyrek for an hour and a half. Was there serious Cyrek? What did I do to be serious? Okay, there we go. Let's get this. And let's go. Sorry, did you watch the new GTA 6 trailer that Rockstar dropped so casually? Yes, I did. I did. Get! In any case. Memes? Me trying to keep up with Cyrek yapping about a non-existent update yet for 2 hours straight. You did see the video. I'm quite sure you saw the early access, like, whatever video. So you know what's up. Gyat, yes, Gyat. The GTA 6 trailer has lots of Gyat. In any case, we got another meme from Wana. Lucia has a nice Gyat. Yes, sir. Wanna just open Discord only to find that I have to save the meme section again. Thank you for saving the meme section. Thank you for saving the meme section. You don't have to cry. You should be proud for saving the meme section. First of all, I didn't even expect any memes today. We were waiting for the update and whatever else. But we still got memes. Thank you. When I joined Cyrek Last Earth broadcast, only to find him actually yapping about Last Earth and not food and other hot topics. Absolute disappointment. Hey, yo. We didn't talk about any food. We didn't, like, actually yap about any new updates. We did yap about Last Earth for the entire live stream. I don't think that has ever happened. Yeah, I don't think that has ever happened. At least in a long time. But hey, we did yap about Last Earth, guys. There's that. And, okay. Cyrek finally told us how to profit from the new update. Saw him preparing my Last Earth secret weapon for the next update. Charging your credit card. Hey, yo! I hope it's not your credit card. I'm pretty sure it's a meme, but I think you can see the numbers here. You can run it through, like, some algorithms and whatnot. You can probably see the things. Also, some people don't know this, but if you blur anything, you should blur stuff with, like, solid black color. Do not blur it with like any, like, blur things in Photoshop and other stuff. Don't blur it because people can unblur it. There are videos of how it's done. So if you blur something, blur it just with black, solid black color. There we go. That's the tip and trick for you. To be fair, you do what you want. I don't care. We got a meme from DA. Last Earth reputation, the next update. The next update is holding the reputation. Bro lives in 2035, I guess. Hell yeah. I'm actually going on a cut soon. In the next couple of weeks. Still have bag of chips. As soon as the bag of chips is over, I'm gonna go on a cut. Because I'm starting to look like this bro over here little by little. So, there's that. In any case, we got another meme from Yasaku. And that's the last meme of the day. Cyrek and the commune while waiting for the update on stream. Yes. All of us are cooking. All of us are waiting. The update is going to come out someday. I believe it. So we might as well do a little bit of GeoGuessr. Right? Please forgive me, Master. I couldn't cook enough. I'm running errands. I didn't say anything. You did cook enough. I am proud of you. Thank you. We got some memes. And we can do a little bit of GeoGuessr. Because I did get that GeoGuessr subscription. So I gotta get the money's worth for that GeoGuessr subscription. So let's hop into here. Also, just one battle because I need to pee. I could go pee and then come back, but I'm gonna hold. Because I am strong. I don't need to pee. I will save. I don't know what I'm saving for, but I'll save. I'll save my pee for something. Gotta save it. Okay, is this Turkey? Is this Turkey or is this somewhere? I don't even know. I only know Lithuania and Poland, alright? If I see Poland, I'll be very happy. If I see Lithuania, I'll be very happy. I can also probably recognize France. If there are enough signs. Other than that, I don't know. I don't think it's Turkey, though. Yeah, look at that. That's the... whatever is the tallest tower. In... here in Dubai. What's the tall tower? Here. There's no, it's Dubai. Ain't no way. This is not Dubai, bro. This is not Dubai. Was it Dubai? Hey, yo, it was. It was the outskirts of Dubai, I'd say. So, oh, it wasn't actually Dubai. It was Sharjah. Well, we did it. Good enough guess, I'd say. Good enough guess. This is not... Actually, I don't know what it could be. It could be anything. Wild thing to say, could even be Lithuania. Doubt it, though. Roads don't have enough holes in them. Cannot read this. Not gonna be able to enhance. Enhance. Nope. Okay, definitely, probably not Lithuania. I don't think they got houses. The roofs are different. Okay, anything else? Okay, so just what I thought. One of the Nordic countries. Let's go here-ish. Kind of lower. Sweden. Might be Denmark, maybe. Let's go here. Good enough, probably. Was it good enough? It was Germany. Close enough. Close enough. Somebody chose Estonia. Close enough. Texas. Maybe. It's in Europe. Yep, that was definitely in Europe. The sun is kind of in the south. That means we're in the north, I guess. Does that help? Not really. So we are back in the same place. There's no way it's Dubai again. It cannot be Dubai twice. Can I go that way to the town? Is there a way to turn to the town? Yeah, it doesn't allow me to go that way. That sounds like Dubai, right? That looks like Dubai, the city. Oh my goodness, not gonna find it. There's no it's Dubai again. There's no it's Dubai twice. I'm almost on the last spot, but I didn't get knocked out. So it was here in Tunisia. Kind of close enough, I'd say. As long as I'm not knocked out, that's good. There we go. Let's hope it's Poland this time. Okay, we got it. It's Ukraine. That was fast. That was fast. Wait, they got... Hey, yo! Oh, maybe it's not. There's no way they got Maxima in Ukraine. That's a... What would Maxima be equivalent to an American store? Does anybody know? Any Lithuanian viewers? It's not Walmart. What's a grocery store? What's a popular grocery store in US? That's Maxima, basically, in Lithuania. There's no way it's Ukraine, then. Is there Maxima in Ukraine? Technically, this is Lithuania, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Lithuania. This is Lithuania. We are in Lithuania. I wish I knew. I have no idea where this is. Like, it's in some sort of a... It is Lithuania. 100% Lithuania. Let's go here, maybe? I don't know. It could be, like, wherever. Ain't no way it's Vilnius. It is. It was Latvia! What the hell? But that was, like, actually Lithuanian. I'm very confused. I was born and raised in Lithuania. I lived in Lithuania for 20 years. My entire life! How was that Latvia? Bro doesn't even know his own country. I don't even know my own language. I'm confused. How is that Latvia? I'll have to go and watch that again. I'll have to watch that again. I got scammed. I got absolutely scammed. I got robbed. I'm sure that was a mistake. There's no way they got Maximas in Latvia. Do we have any Latvian viewers? Repasionier. What does repasionier mean? I assume repairing, but what is this country? I am very confused. What is this country? I'm going here-ish. There's no way it's France on the last spot. It was not France. It was up there in Denmark. knocked out. Got knocked out. Your entire life was a lie. My entire life was a lie indeed. I want to go back there. That was only... I want to go on the live stream and I want to see what was that. How can... How did I miss that? It's... Lithuania. There you go. We're back here. All right. What does it say here? Maybe it wasn't actually Lithuanian. No, but it is Lithuanian. Oh, it's not Lithuanian. No, it's not. It isn't. It's not Lithuanian. It says Technikos Remontas, not Technikos. This is not Lithuanian. Yeah, and I can see the different letters and I can even see the Latvian domain. It's almost Lithuanian, but it's not Lithuanian. I just saw this. I read that. And it's not even Remontas, it's Remonts. There are letters missing. It's not Lithuanian. I got scammed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. But hey, Dr. Bones here in the chat even said, Lithuania? No way. So I wasn't the only one. Basically the same country. Basically the same country, I'd say. Yes. Let's go one more round then in GeoGuessr to... recoup the loss? Can we even recoup the loss? I doubt it. Go pee real quick. You're gonna harm your kidneys. Hopefully nothing happens to them. Certified lithium. It was not Lithuania at all. There are like a few letters missing here and there. And I'm like, yeah, that's Lithuanian. Well, the more I know, now they have like the Maxima store in Lithuania. In Latvia as well. Oh, we got Lithuania though. Bazar Tomis ofrece telas perfumeria. I assume that's the perfumes. So I do speak this language a little bit. Also says Schwarzkopf. That's like things to wash. Yeah. Where are we though? The sun is kind of in the north, so we might be in the south. So can we be in Mexico, for example? Or can we be somewhere in South America, maybe? Dr. Alayo, Dr. Gerirdo. Bro has a graffiti for his hospital. I don't know where we are. I don't think it's Mexico. I'm gonna say it's Peru. Let's go to Peru. If it's not this, then I don't know. Just a wild guess. And ladies and gentlemen, it was actually Peru. I actually did it. I actually 100% did it. How I did it? Because of the sun and it was kind of dry. So, must have been Peru. Could have been Chile though as well. Or anywhere in Argentina, I guess. Anywhere dry. Genius. We have a flag here that I don't know. I don't recognize this flag. It's white. And a little bit blue. Zona protegida. Don't speak it. Okay, the sun is... Why is the sun this huge, though? And yeah, the sun is in the north, so once again, we gotta be in the southern hemisphere. So once again, we are somewhere in... there. Okay, Argentina, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Argentina. I don't know where this could be even. Argentina's massive. So let's go here-ish. Here. In the middle of nowhere in the desert. There we go. I'm the third spot. Not getting knocked out. Was not bad. It was here. Just in this little whatever village of Velecito. Chat backseating him in GeoGuessr basically. Now people are just doing their guesses in the chat. Whenever I guess, I try to avoid looking at the chat so that my opinion doesn't get influenced. And this way it's fair and square. Once again, the sun is in the north. We gotta be in the southern hemisphere. But this time I think we're in Africa. I have no idea where though. Africa, once again, is absolutely massive. But it cannot be there. If we are in the south, then it can be here, here, like anywhere. Usually they give it here-ish. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. Oh no, it was all the way here. Nigeria. Near Lagos. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Well. Are we in US? Might be. One day we're in US, and if I go on the other side, we're in Mexico. Are we on the border of Mexico and US? We're in Mexico. We're gonna go here. Yo, stop it! Guys, I'm not doing anything. The game kept freezing. Okay, we're in Mexico now, for sure. Okay, then the sun is in the north, though. Once again, we're in the south, so maybe it's not Mexico. Say Texas. I don't think it's Texas. They're driving on the left side, though. Wait, they're also driving on the right? Why is the sign that way? I messed it up. No, they are driving on the left side. Bro, it's gotta be Australia. Can it be Australia? I'm gonna say it's Australia. Unless they ride in South Africa on the left side. It was in South Africa, actually. Unless I didn't get knocked out. Somebody else said it's Australia as well. Somebody said that it's in the US. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you know where this is? It's in Last Day on Earth. This is the island region. We came with the boats to fight the new Concilium boss here. Wow, Cyrek! Ha ha ha! That's so funny! Yes, it was funny, thank you. You might be like, oh, what happened here? Why is there this much water? Cyrek peed. After the live stream, I'm gonna go pee here, and this will be me. This will be my doing. But where could this be? I have no idea. Like, honestly. Again, the sun is in the north. That means we're in the south. Where could this be in the south? In Antarctica. There we go. Or Antarctica, or whatever I try to say there. There's no it's in Antarctica. I'm gonna just say that it's here. Alright, maybe it isn't here. I'll probably say that it's Iceland more than Antarctica, but there's no way Antarctica has anything there. I got knocked out. It was Antarctica! I was right! It was here! On this tip. On this island. Gabriel de Castilla Base. That's where it was, and I still got knocked out. I got the continent right. The least probably popular continent, and I still failed. In any case. I had no idea that it's around this tip. They probably have more experience than me. I'm glad that at least I got it right. The sun helped me. The sun said that we are in the southern hemisphere, so I chose Antarctica. Is it actually Antarctica in the south? Is it actually? It is actually in the south. I'm an idiot. I'm like actually an idiot. It's like literally says Southern Ocean. In any case. So, your bladder confused you. Yeah, actually didn't confuse me because I did get the continent right. I just didn't know that it's at this tip. But yes, I guess now we'll be buckling up. So thanks guys for being here. Time to buckle up. You're competing against 9 rain bolts. Yes. Or they're all cheating. Either they're rain bolts or they're cheating. Which in any case is not fair. Because if I go, he can like determine things with looking, just looking at the sand and like strands of grass. He knows where he's located just in the first like half a second. And I know nothing. So therefore, they're all cheating. Thanks guys for being here. See you tomorrow with another video. Maybe tomorrow there's a new update. If there's a new update, we'll be doing another live stream probably. So there's that. If there is no new update, then I think there's nothing. I'll probably be recording a new video for the new channel. So make sure to check out the new channel as well. Link is down in the description. There I've played... we've just checked out Days Gone, like new arcade mode. We've played through Stalker 2, through God of War, and a bunch of other games on the new channel. Link is down in the description. So thanks guys for being here. And see you next time. If update comes today, will you stream again today? I don't think so. Probably not. But yeah, Thanks, guys, for being here. And see you tomorrow. Take care, take care. Shout out to all of you. Take care. Take care, take care. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You can release the update whenever you want. Today? Nah, I'm done with streaming. I don't want the update today. Tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be free tomorrow to stream it. You can release it tomorrow, yeah. So you can guys go home, get some rest, maybe release the update tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know when, actually. Yeah, go get some rest right now. And then we'll be working on the heli. Yeah, take care.